Hey guys, welcome back to the stream, episode 4, the big reveal, and we've got a very special guest with us tonight. Do you want to introduce yourself?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, for those that don't know me, I'm Andy. I do the YouTube channel Blackjack Legacy, and we've been chatting for a little while now, boys, about doing some bits and pieces together.
Yep.
So I just happened I was in Manchester tonight with work, so I thought we'd come on the live stream together and we'll announce our big reveal.
Snug, we're all a little packed in.
That's it. Yeah.
If everyone's as slim as me, we'll be all right.
How long before the Slim J jokes start now, right? But thank you all for tuning into the stream. Lots of new faces as well as existing ones. Let's say hello to some people. So Tabletop Oddity was in. Howdy, buddy. Good to see you this week. And we'll hope to catch up
Thanks
soon.
for tuning in.
We got Mark Barracloth. Evening all. Evening, buddy.
Evening, Mark.
Do you guys want to carry on? Who else have we got?
Yeah, we've got
Malkavian, is it?
Malkavian there. I'll do it, he says. I'll do it to you too. We've got Gareth Baller in. Good evening, Gareth.
I
was just going to say I don't recognise your name, but it's not my screen. That's why.
Look at all these
It'll be
people.
like that. Oh, we've got a new viewer. Gazzy's painting up a lot of his Lord of the Rings stuff at the minute on the channel, so you can see a lot of his stuff. It's cool. Stuart Noble says good evening. How you doing, Stuart? That nice Lee Jay's
McDonald.
good friend. Yeah.
Lee, what's STTNG, mate?
Yeah, we were trying to work that out.
I couldn't work out what it was.
That's...
Oh, Star Trek: The New Generation. Oh, it's just dawned on me. There you go, mate.
I'm not a Trekkie. Are you a Trekkie?
No, I'm not.
Are you a Trekkie, Jay? No, I'm Star Wars.
Lost the me as well.
Yeah, Star
Don't
Wars.
care, Lee. Don't care.
Glyn Seymour's in. Thanks for joining us again, Glyn.
As always, Glyn's in.
He's one of our stalwart followers. And then that nice Lee at 7. Come on, lads, chop chop. We were waiting on Jay. He was brushing his hair before he came on.
Takes a long time to get this semi-homeless look, I'll have you know.
You can always go this way. It's much faster.
Or you can go somewhere in the middle.
Yeah. We got Phil Wilkinson who says hello all. Hello, Phil.
How you doing, Phil?
Hey, Phil.
Don't recognise you, mate. I'm assuming you're one of Andy's regulars.
Phil is, yeah. Nice to see you, mate.
Make yourself known
Yep.
in the chat. Let us know where you're from, what you do, what games you play, and what you enjoy. Let's all start chatting and get to know one another. We've got Green Tree says hello everyone. Hello Green Tree.
How you doing, Green Tree?
Pleasure as always. Joe Holzman says evening. And Glyn Seymour says hashtag not normal friends. Correct. There is no normal friends here.
He's our not normal friend. Yeah.
Chris Murphy, hashtag sexy J.
Is that you or me? If the other guy was Slim J, am I Sexy J?
Oh, I hope not. I thought I was doing alright then.
Sorry, mate. Sorry.
Angel's in our Shield Maiden Patreon.
She is.
Shield brother.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for your support on
much
Patreon.
appreciated.
She says, hey. Scott Johnson.
Hey,
one of our
Scott.
Hobbit
How
friends.
you doing?
Evening chaps. Who else we got, guys?
Where we've Scott Johnson. We've got is it Bredato Corpel?
Oh yeah, that's Andy Cox.
Oh, there you go.
Andy, do let us know why that's your YouTube name. I'd love to know. But yeah, thanks for watching, Andy.
Yeah, I think we've got Lee signing out there after none of us being Trekkies, so nice to see you, Lee.
Bye,
Maybe
Lee.
another time, bud. We've got Flying Mammal in as well. Good evening, Flying Mammal. Ruth, how you doing? Nice to see you. One of my live streamers.
Nice.
Yeah.
And her partner as well. Skull Munch a little bit further down.
Nice stuff. I've seen Skull Munch's name
Yes.
pop up quite frequently on your streams.
Yes.
He's a regular over
Two
there.
big
Good to have you,
supporters.
buddy. Good to have you.
Much appreciated. Skull Munch as well. I was checking out the Keyforge site that you posted to me, so we'll definitely get a game in at some point.
Is that the Crucible.online?
It is, yes, where you can play online. Yeah.
When I was watching your stream, I had a look at that. It was good fun.
Yeah.
Wicked.
So what does it do? Is that just like randomised decks for you or something?
I think you can select decks. I
You
think.
can. They're working on the functionality to upload your decks, and I believe it's by the people who did Jinteki.net, which I used to play Netrunner on. So you can basically play card games in your browser, but they build in so all the interactions happen automatically as you click cards.
Right, okay.
It's
Yeah,
really
quite
well
clever.
formatted to just playing it as a chat function.
You can even just go on and watch other people playing as well, so
Right.
you can kind of get the grips.
If you're really into it.
or if you're a proper nerd.
hashtag not normal friends.
Andy says hashtag not real Slim J Sexy J.
Okay. Thanks, guys. If anyone's got any self-esteem they want to send into the channel, that'd be really appreciated. We've also got Fohammer, who says, hey guys, hey buddy.
Hey mate.
Philip Wilkinson, I'm from Kent and I paint AOS and 40k. Well, make sure you let us know and share it in the top table group.
Yeah,
40K.
Love to see that.
I've been
stuff.
bringing some 40k to the channel. I've been doing the Conquest magazine reviews and a very rare and probably self-standing paint tutorial for a Space Marine.
I saw that.
But yeah, there might be some more. We'll see how we go.
Do we swear on stream?
Do we make
Well,
this?
you do.
Well, we've got So, Andrew says Bradato Capelli is Bulgarian for the bearded.
Well, that's not a swear word.
Is it not?
No, do you not know what that means?
Yes, but
It's not a swear word.
if my boy said it, I'd give him a clip round the back of the head.
Yeah.
So that's like where I rank swear words. Would I strangle him if he said it? Hey, Rod Skullmunch says, awesome, they had an update today, so you can only use decks registered in the Master Vault. So you can use your own decks now. Wicked.
Nice one.
Cool. We've got Quinn Duggan in.
Quinn's
Hey Quinn,
in.
it's good to have you, mate. I think he's
One of our
missed the
local
last
players.
couple of streams. Quinn, where have you been, brother?
Chris Murphy. Jay Finnegan is sexy, Jay.
Oh.
Well, he is after a few pints. I love you. Someone send him some free merch. What a guy.
You've not seen him dance, mate. Wait till you see him dance.
Snake Hips Finnegan, they call me.
Different level.
Different level. Glenn Seymour says, hashtag justice for Jay, hashtag for Mike Thranduils. Can we take a minute, ladies, gentlemen, boys, girls, to point out that Steve cheated massively in a battle report and also decided not to edit out the bit at the end of the term where I declared him going for a wee, which was worse.
Well,
so thanks for that top
I got a free
editing.
mic point, but you went for a wee, so...
Alright, we'll call it quits.
Yeah,
but no, hope you enjoyed that battle report. We've definitely got some good feedback on it, and we've got plenty more coming soon.
Definitely.
Which is good. So, should we start talking about why we're here?
Yes.
And who's gonna tackle that subject? So, I'll start by
before we
about...
we do, should I just change something on the screen, or...
No, we need
make them wait.
We need to hype it a little bit.
Alright, okay.
Hype it.
I'll tell you what, let's spend 5 minutes, because we've got some time tonight. Why do you guys think we're here? Stick it in the comments.
Yeah,
what do you think we have planned?
What do you think we're going to announce tonight? Or what you're hoping that we'd announce?
Yeah, that'd be interesting to see, guys.
I was hoping on a replacement for Jay. I'm halfway there.
Gareth Baller, that was a long week. Yeah. So what hobby have you guys all been up to this week? It'd be really good to know as well. Let us know what you're up to, what you've got planned for the weekends. Any of you guys getting some hobby in this weekend?
This weekend, what have I got going on? It's my birthday this weekend.
Oh, happy birthday, mate.
So my hobby this weekend is being taken out by my wife for a change. We've got a babysitter, which is a rare occurrence.
Nice.
Yeah.
So I am going to. There is a wargaming show in the northeast in Hartlepool on Saturday morning that I'm going to take my little boy along to while my wife's out having a hairdresser's appointment.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm on daddy duty and I'm going to take him down to play with toy soldiers for the morning.
Get in.
So yeah, so I don't think I'll get much hobby in this weekend, but I've got that wargaming show to go to. Battleground, I think it's called. Battleground.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I'm not too sure yet. I have to see how work pans out and stuff like that. What about you?
I am hopefully filming some Guild Ball on Sunday.
Yeah, that's what we want.
So it's about time I blew the cobwebs off the Guild Ball. That nicely, expect a message because I'm hoping I'm filming with you. Not told you yet, so now you've just found out live. But I'm hoping to get some Guild Ball in.
I'm just reading some of these comments.
So Chris Murphy thinks we're getting married. Oh wow, the next Mark Berraclough. How did you know?
3 men, 3 cups.
Can you read it? Spoilers. Steve Bonner. Hello, gents. How goes it? Hey, Steve. How you doing?
How you doing, pal? Good to have you.
Hashtag Daddy Daycare. Gonna finish painting some Lord of the Rings tonight. That's another 50 models Steve will get done in the next hour and a half.
Steve Bonner, he paints at just a miraculous rate. So he'll paint an army in one sitting.
He can do 50
it's
models
crazy.
without flinching.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Glenn Seymour, Strip Poker. Now, if we get 1,000 Patreons, we will gladly play Strip Poker live every day of the week. Or I will. I'm down.
Or if you play Strip Poker every day of the week, you might get 1,000 Patreons. It might
I would unsubscribe.
Which one has to come first?
I think I could lose 1,000 Patreons. I don't think I'd get them. Ryan Wood says, new SPG stuff. I'm assuming you're talking about... maybe. Foehammer. You've thought up a new hashtag, cool.
Yeah, that's why we're here.
That's it. We're just here for the hashtag.
Andy, drive down to Manchester. We found a new hashtag.
We've got a new one.
It was in a box down the back of the sofa.
Mark Berraclough, Black Fortress related. Well, no, but yes, because we are actually the three of us going to do a playthrough of Blackstone Fortress and see if we can open that.
We're
envelope.
Nearly there, aren't we? We're nearly there. We're nearly got everything.
I haven't opened the hidden envelope.
These boys are doing all of the painting. I'm just going to turn up and roll some dice.
And for those of you who say I don't paint, I've painted 16 Blackstone Fortress models this week. Hobby Vlog actually also filmed. So I'm finally starting my hobby vlogs because in my old channel, they were what kept me motivated to paint. And I've been so messing around with a lot of projects. I've started doing hobby vlogs again. So you will see
if you keep it up though.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
This is getting worse. Stuart Noble, one of you is coming out.
One?
I mean, they say 1 in 3, so...
Stuart, don't dare say which one you think.
Angel De Silva. Hashtag Steve&J wedding. I mean, we are like a married couple, but I don't think we're going to make it official.
Yeah, it's happening tonight on the live stream. I'm here to officiate.
He's been online. He's got
to put the little white collar.
I've been ordained. That's what it is.
Ordained.
I'm ready to go.
Ryan Wood, my birthday's on Saturday. Wicked. Happy birthday, my friend.
Mine's Sunday, mate. All the best.
Steve, you want to carry on from there?
Where are we? Steve Bonner. This coming weekend is run my wife's son through Star Wars Legion. Star Wars, good.
Nice.
That's good one, mate. Good place to start.
I'm getting really into Legion again. Like I've been all over it lately.
Let's have a game. All my stuff's painted. I'll have a game with you.
Yeah, I've been itching to play it, but just never have. Jay won't show me.
Cheats. Can't add my points in Legion. That nice Lee says, right, okay, mate. Me and you, Guild Ball Sunday, my friend. Phil Wilkinson, do you want to take that one, Andy?
Yeah, he says he's guessing we're going to design a game together.
Oof.
Nope. But now you mention it.
Yeah,
still have a go, right?
Full of good ideas.
Yeah.
I'm sure we can do a game about designing hashtags or something. You covered a crowdfunding game, right? We got Andrew Cox, who says, hey there, Mr. Bonner. So those guys are chatting. Glenn Seymour, merch store is up. This would be a pretty grand launch for... We just drove Andy down from the northeast to sell our merch. Yeah, unfortunately not, my friend. Steve Bonner, hashtag 3 men 1 bucket. You only get a bucket and a half. Be very careful. George Perkins is in.
Hey, George.
Get that one?
Yeah. We've got that one that looks unpronounceable. I think from the picture is Chris, who has it's Carson's Bazaar. He's got a store up in the northeast.
Oh, nice.
And he says, hey Andy, evening buddy. No, you've not missed the reveal. We're just about getting there.
Yeah,
so
we're getting there.
You're in perfect time.
We're dragging it out a little bit.
Yeah. Just because we've got nothing else to talk about for the rest of the night. So
this is all we've got.
George Perkins says, should be painting an army of Middle-earth thrones for Throne of Skulls. Think I'll end up Harry Potter models or Black Fortress. Go Black Fortress, mate. If you've got them there, get them painted. They're gorgeous.
Did I just see as well on the community website, they've said the Black Fortress minis are getting Kill Team.
Oh yeah, rules.
They're getting Kill Team rules. Yeah.
So, do you reckon that they'll be like their own Kill Team, or will they slot in?
Be interesting, won't it? I wonder if they've got something in the background, because you don't really have enough for a kind of a full Kill Team from those days. So
unless there's more stuff coming.
They could be like the Commanders, couldn't they, where they all splash into their relative home factions. Who knows? We'll see.
Chris Murphy says, I'm painted some Galadrim, although I don't know what colours to do them. Go autumnal, it always turns out nice. Oranges, browns, reds.
At the right time.
Gareth Baller, looking forward to seeing some Blackstone Fortress. Can't wait to film it, mate. I'm really excited about it. Steve Bonner, 100 minis on the table tonight. 100 minis he's got sat in front of him ready to paint.
That's my annual quota right there.
I don't think I've ever painted 100 minis.
Oh, wicked.
Yeah.
Do you want to crack on?
Where are we? Phil saying well done on the paint job.
You haven't missed the reveal, by the way. We've covered that one.
We've got Matt in as well. Matt Mountain says, "Hey guys, hashtag Mantis Wednesday."
Is crazy. Matt, your painting is insane.
Matt is an insane painter. Phenomenal output as well. We had a chat, me and Matt, and he said he paints 4 hours every night without fail.
4 hours every night. That is dedication.
It is dedication.
That is dedication.
And he's also my latest Patreon as well. So thank you very much, buddy, for that.
Good job. Thank you for supporting us all. So, Skull Munch.
Yes.
Do you want to? So I think Skull Munch has just won.
He's pretty much hit the nail on the head.
Well done, Sean. Says top blackjack gaming event at Element Games.
Almost.
Someone change the image. Good job. Thank you for supporting us. Top table legacy guys.
Look at that.
Yes.
Andy, do you want to tell us?
Nobody noticed them.
We got the mugs.
Nobody noticed them on the mugs. That's how we roll.
Pretty much.
I'll give you guys a bit of theirs. I'll give you guys a bit of backstory, and then from there, one of these guys can put in. So we met in person around a month ago. We met at Clash of Kings 2019.
We've been chatting a little bit beforehand.
Nobody noticed them.
We chatted over the weekend about what we love about gaming, what we learning, content, and all that sort of things. And we got chatting about events and what we love. Obviously, me and Andy were both there, not playing, but as attendees. And I reckon a lot of you can probably relate with the best part of the event. To us, we chatted over the weekend about more about what we are, content, hanging, and all that, being able to chat to the people in person that you meet on Facebook, and all the new friends there not playing gaming.
The social side.
Exactly. And then I'm going to hand you over to Andy. lot of you can probably relate why and what we've come up with.
Yeah, so I kind of building on what Jay said. You go to these events, you go to a one-day tournament, it's pretty full on, you're in there, you play all your games, and you leave at the end of the day exhausted. You go to a weekend tournament, and the Saturday evening, the social aspect is sometimes the one thing that drives you there. So we had a chat and we said, why wouldn't we have a full weekend event that was all the Saturday social side of things, so getting together with a few new friends, rolling some dice, having a bit of fun, nothing too serious, not kind of hyper competitive tournament. Saturday evening, the social. So Top Table Legacy is our event that we're going to put on in March next year, and it is going to be here at Element Games.
Correct. It's going to be Element Games Northwest Games Centre, March 22nd, 2019, and save the date.
That's 3 days. You just said
that is 3 days. So we're going to start on Friday. And that is kind of the plan, because like we said, we're going to be one of our 3 days of like semi-structured, or I love to call it like disorganised play, where there's a real emphasis on just coming together, playing games, and meeting new people, hanging out, rolling dice, and playing that you want to play. You might not want to play 2 days of Guild Wars, like we said, or 3 days of this. You might want to have a quick pick-up game of that, and then I love to call it come disorganised to give you a demo of the new Mythic Games release, and then you could go and play a board game with 6 dudes who you chatted to online, or you could even go and do some painting and some hobby, hints the spoilers and everything, and really go away taking like 4 or 5 really cool different aspects. And ultimately, it's a celebration of industry, right? We all love this hobby. We love the painting, we love playing games, rolling dice, but we also love the community. And the reason we come together is because we think it's something both our channels are really flagship. We want to really grow a community. Really go away. What better way to give back than us put on a really fun event where you guys get to come and give one of us a game and hang out with us for 3 days. We get to meet you all in person, and we get to meet with lots of the community. And the reason we come together is that's kind of what we're going on. Steve, do you wanna talk a bit more?
Where are we up to?
We are just winging it. We've got some notes in front of us because we wanted to kind of tell you what. Let's have a look at some of the chat reactions.
Yeah, let's go back to the chat.
Waffling.
Yeah, everybody might have just turned off now.
Yeah, they've all left. So we're gonna have to like. Oh no, sound's gone. Steve, do you wanna talk a bit more? We are just winging it. We've got some notes in front of us because we wanted to kind of. Hello, can you hear us? That is a nightmare. Can you hear us okay? Sorry guys. Oh, that was a waste, wasn't it?
I know.
Oh no.
Let us know that you can hear, guys.
There's 3 of you, Jay. Oh.
I saw the little thing bouncing around, but I didn't realise we couldn't.
Read the comments.
There's the sound.
Right, so
let us know. We think we've just fixed the sound.
Right, let's leave it on. We'll leave it on this, just to play it safe. So we've announced that we're going to be running an event
let's
together.
Wait till we get it back. It's still catching up.
We're
clear now. All right. So
sorry.
We've just told
I sorted it out.
We've just told you all about this big reveal, and you guys heard that was dead good as well.
I know.
Right. Okay. So sorry about that, guys. Slight technical difficulties.
Yes.
But we are back. So let's start from the beginning, assuming when we think it went a bit at school much.
I think it was as soon as we pressed that button, we went to the screen.
It was. So you all saw the thing that you wanted us to see. You just didn't hear us. So we are bringing you Top Table Legacy, which is our 2 channels coming together to bring you an event with a bit of a difference.
Yes.
So I'll give you a bit of backstory and then I'll hand you over to the other guys. So we met at Clash of Kings 2018, the Mantic Invasion over at Element Games. And me and you had some beers on the Friday and we all got together on the Saturday and we were chatting about like YouTube stuff and what we enjoy in the hobby and what we really get out of tournaments, because me and you didn't actually play in that event.
No, we were just there to kind of hang out.
We came to hang out and stuff, and we kind of, off the back of it, I think we really connected, and we kind of came out with it with a plan. Do you want to tell them a bit more about it, mate?
Yes. So I feel I'm repeating myself.
I know, it's weird, isn't it?
I'm trying to remember what you heard and what you didn't hear. So what we said was, if you go to a one-day tournament, you're in there first thing in the morning, it's full on all day, you don't really get a chance to sit and have a chat and catch up with friends, and you're out of there at the end of the day and you're knackered. If you go to a full weekend event, it's the same kind of, the days are busy, and the Saturday night, the social aspect, is the bit that everybody kind of looks forward to and enjoys.
Yes.
So we thought, why not have a full weekend from a Friday right the way through to a Sunday. Let's have a full weekend of the social side. So rolling some dice, pick up games, catching up with people, just really a big kind of celebration of the community and a celebration of the hobby.
Exactly. Like, just to further on that, I think the key, like, what me personally, I get the most out of seeing the friends that I've made on Facebook and getting to connect with the people that I may only get to see twice a year. A lot of the Rings guys in the chat will relate, because that's how we've met those guys over at events. And that feeling is kind of the takeaway that I get from a weekend. I love the game of that, and just being able to elongate that for 3 days and be able to just roll some dice and play some games and just really enjoy it. And like, we're going to do some semi-structured stuff, but I like to call it disorganized play. So there will be things and little stuff for you to do, but the focus is, if you want to rock up and just play some casual games or some board games with people you chat to in the live stream, like, we're going to facilitate that. If you want to play, if you want to come and do some hobby, we're going to facilitate that. These are all spoilers of stuff we've got planned, which we will share with you, and more information will be coming. But what we really want to do is have a bit of a celebration of both channels, because one thing I definitely got when we chatted, and which is why I'm glad our two channels are working together, is we both really care about growing a community and just bringing like-minded people together. So how awesome would it be if for 3 days we could all get in a room together, and you guys get to play some games with us, we get to meet you in person and thank you for enjoying our content, and we get to just make some memories and make some new friends that we can take away with us.
Yeah, it's just pretty much like the lads have said, it's getting the chance to spend a full weekend where you just it's more relaxed than a tournament. I find you go to tournaments sometimes and you're so focused on your games, who you've drew next, what scenario it is, what your army can beat, what it can't beat, and you're not concentrating on the fact that there's probably 15 to 20 other people in the room that you don't see very often, and they are your pals on Facebook, you speak to them daily, but you just don't get a chance normally. Whereas this now, it's more relaxed, it's more about the fun, and as Jay's touched on, we've got a lot of stuff that's going to make this event stand out from anything else you've seen. I've not known anything like it. We're taking a little bit of a punt, but I think it's well worth it. After I met Jay through gaming, I've met Andy now through YouTube and gaming, you know, and we're pals, and this is the thing, you don't get a chance to get together and just socialise, but we all are gamers at the heart of it, or hobbyists, so we want a mix of the two elements in one weekend, and that's why we're doing it.
So I think we better give the guys some specifics. I'm thinking back to everything we said the first time.
I was just thinking, we haven't actually said when it's going to be.
So guys, this is going to be on the 22nd to the 24th of March 2019. So we are about 4 months away, and it's going to start Friday at lunchtime, and it's going to finish Sunday evening, and we're going to have a hell of a lot of fun. And it's of course going to be here at the Element Games Northwest Gaming Centre, which is our home. It's where we live and it's where I work, so why wouldn't it be?
And it's perfect for it.
And it is perfect. We've got the facilities and cards on the table, guys. We're looking at this being a closed event, so if you guys who've been down here, you know it's a really nice venue now. I can tell you there's going to be a lot more improvements before the event next year. There's going to be a full on-site cafe and things like that, that we're putting more work into the venue. And we want this to be a closed event, so it's just us guys, like in a room hanging out.
And for some of the folks that maybe from my channel who maybe not been down here to Northwest Gaming Centre, there is a huge gaming area. There's obviously Element Games as well, so you can come down and save up a little bit of your Christmas money and come down and splurge. But probably be around Easter time as well. Might have a bit of Easter cash. There's a bar on site as well, so you've got drinks here. You can sit on the evening and have a few beers or sort of whatever, and sort of catch up with friends. You can drink. To be fair, you could drink all day if you wanted to.
We've got a big bar.
With this space there, there's going to be a board game library as well, so you can kind of you could come down and bring nothing at all with you and just find demo games. Just get pickup games. Have card games, have board games.
We've got painting areas with airbrushes and paint all available.
So it's a fantastic space, and if we can kind of, if this goes as well as we hope it does, we can close the event off to anybody outside, and we can have the place to ourselves.
Which means it's just ours.
It's going to be just
people just walking in
for a 3-day party.
Element Games, the store itself is worth just walking around for half an hour. It's got everything you could possibly want, games wise, hobby wise. It is awesome. But I mean, as far as going on to what we have in mind,
let's take a little pause, because last time we said let's take a little pause and go back to the chat. We read all your comments and things had exploded. So whoa, it still has, but it all looks good. So what we're going to do is we're going to find out where we're at and then have a chat. So there's lots of fixed. Thank you everyone. So let's start.
we got to here.
So we got sorted. Cool. Got the idea. It wasn't wasted, just annoying.
Mr. Spooky Thing sounds awesome. Count me in.
Yeah,
good stuff, man.
Great to have your support.
Cheers, Tony. Much appreciated.
We got Alex Cox, who says, nice one, sounds awesome, good man. Gareth Baller, sounds good to me, never been to an event, would love to come over. Do you know what? This is probably the perfect event for someone who hasn't kind of jumped into tournaments before, because it's going to have a super chilled vibe. Like, you can just hang out. There's actually going to be rewards for playing casual games and playing for people you haven't played before, which we will get to. And it's just going to be us all having a laugh and not taking things too seriously, and doing what we want to do with the weekend.
And I think that was kind of where we started from.
Yes, it was.
Especially because we kind of we share that kind of community type kind of sort of direction for both of our channels. There's a lot of people who don't like to go to tournaments because there's a fear of kind of going there and I don't know all the rules.
Silly and,
I might look a bit silly. My painting's maybe not quite up to scratch, or all those kind of things that would put you off going. This event is for you. This event is literally come and just have fun. Just come and catch up with other people who share your hobby and share your interest.
That's it. Like, we think we've got two communities who gel really well together and have a lot of let's all get together. We love hanging out with the people in our community when we catch up with them at tournaments and certain games. Imagine if we can all just get together. Like, the fun we're going to have there.
How many times do you chat about events that you've been to, and the main thing that you chat about, I mean, after I had this brilliant game and such and such, it's what you did on the Saturday night. Or how much of a laugh you had with such and such from France or from London, or I've never met him before and we had a cracking night out. That's what this is about.
Like for example, the weekend we met, my favourite, you know what this is, my favourite memory from Clash of Kings was myself, you, and some of the Mantic guys playing Jungle Speed. We broke out a really cool little board game that was hilarious. We had a few beers, we had some pizza, and we played Jungle Speed. And I've not laughed that hard in so long.
It was a glorified game of Snap,
basically,
where there was a mass brawl in the middle of the table.
And people diving across the table. But those are the sort of takeaways I love, and we're still going to keep the game in there, but just in a slightly less intense manner. So so where are we at?
We've got we were there with Gareth.
Cool. So we've got Glyn Seymour. Will this be a ticket event? It will be a ticketed event. Given that we're doing something that's a lot more freeform than an OP structured thing, it kind of has to be with the way the event works. But there is going to be lots of tickets available. Philip Wilkinson, sounds great, guys. I'm glad you like the sound of it, dude. There'll be a lot more information coming. And I hope you're going to attend. Reese Taylor, just tuned in. What did I miss? Okay, so
start again.
All right, third time. No,
to be honest, by the time Reece said that, I don't think you'd missed anything. I think you just missed the garbage of the microphone stuff.
Tabletop Odyssey. I'll be showing my face. Good man, Jay.
Awesome.
Much appreciated. Stuart Noble, sounds like a great plan, guys. Do you want to take over?
Very much.
I think it's Andy, isn't it?
Andy.
So there's no chance of getting over for it, sadly, but we'll cheer from the sidelines. I'm sure we'll probably manage to do some live streaming as well, so you can be there in spirit.
Imagine if we did a live stream across both channels with all the people attending, throwing questions at us.
Could you imagine if there was like a live
stream?
A live
live stream. That sounds fun. So there will be plenty going on to make sure you can follow over the weekend, my friend.
Definitely. Matt's saying, great idea. He's gutted. It's right up his street, but Matt's got twins on the way. So so it's right around that time.
Considerate of you, Matt.
To be fair, Matt, that just means you've got to buy 3 tickets, mate, rather than just one. So.
That's fine. We might be able to do a family bundle.
Phil said you had me a drink all day.
Good man.
Malkavian. Is it Malkavian? Yeah. Sounds great, fellas.
Good stuff.
Mr. Spooky Thing.
Tony saying, doesn't clash with Aircon.
What's Aircon?
Aircon is
that what you were talking about before?
Yeah, it's an event in Harrogate.
Right.
I forget the date, but it doesn't clash. Yeah, exactly.
Cool.
Steve Bonner, there better be. He loves his Jaeger bombs at events. He loves a drink.
Steve, I will buy you a Jaeger bomb, mate. We've not met yet, so I'll buy you a Jaeger bomb.
Boom. There's a reason to go. Angel De Silva says looking forward to. So Angel is very privileged. We were chatting at SteamCon about this last week, so she was technically one of the first 2 people to find out. We were kind of cheering her ear about it, and she was like, "Yeah, good idea." So,
nice one.
Some could say you all owe Angel for this event. Most wouldn't. Fohammer says that's the kid's birthday weekend. We'll try and make it over at some point though. Good. Always welcome. We've got room for everybody.
That's the thing. I mean, you know, if you can make it for one day, come for one day. If you can make it for 2 days, come for 2 days.
Yeah.
You know, even it's entirely up to you. You could just come for the evening.
Yeah.
You know, if that's what you want to do and you can get out for a few hours, then do it.
Stuart Noble, is this going to be an annual thing? if you guys
Depends
enjoy
on you.
Yeah.
Ultimately, we're doing it, and this sounds really corny, but we're doing this event for you guys.
Depends on you guys.
We're dying to meet you all, bring you all together, and really keep growing the community, which is the reason we do our channels. If this is successful, and we know you all enjoy what we put on in March, then absolutely, why wouldn't we keep it?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, 100%.
You guys keep coming, we'll keep doing it. I think that's probably the fairest answer.
Definitely, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Glyn says, sounds like a great event to go over to. Looking forward to it. Glyn, it would be an absolute pleasure to meet you in person, pal.
Yes,
he's been sort of with us from the beginning, Glyn, and he tunes in every fortnight, and he's always commenting on the group. So it would be an absolute pleasure, and would buy you a pint. And I'd even let you sit with Jay for a bit.
Yeah.
What a commiseration that is.
Yeah, we've got Phil saying count me in. Nice one, Phil.
Good man.
Devon says won't be able to watch the whole thing. Just popped in to say that I love the content.
Oh, thanks,
Devon,
man.
that's appreciated, dude. Make sure you do rewatch it when you get some time, because you may find what we're chatting about interesting. Steve Bonner, scared of facing Jay in a tournament. Yeah, there's a backstory there. Last time I played Steve, I completely innocently gave a load of my models a special rule they don't have and just tabled in. And then I rocked up to my round 2 opponent. I'm like, oh yeah, so these have got that rule. He's like, don't be stupid. I'm like, I'm just going to go and apologise to someone. So I offered, but Steve was very gracious about it. But yeah, I cheated massively.
You just gave him a hard time about cheating on stream as well.
And he's done it loads of times. Loads of times.
More comments, guys. Come on.
Yeah.
Change the subject.
Yeah, Ruth Flying Mama Lair saying, what's parking like? Parking's pretty good actually.
Tons of it.
There's a good car park just outside here. There's an overflow car park as well.
Yeah.
And I'm sure there's if we sell out the 2 car parks.
Well, the thing is that if you guys are looking at coming for the weekend, you're probably going to grab some accommodation. There's a Premier Inn 60 seconds away that has a 80 to 100 space car park. We've got 50 spaces and another 20 to 30 in the overflow. Car parking is 1,000% not an issue. If everybody here brought 2 cars, we'd probably still find
free parking here as well. Right? So,
all the parking is free, and the same for the hotels.
So free
I mean, on the subject of hotels as well, that it is literally across the road. And if enough people do want to come, we will try and see if we can sort of get dibs on cheaper rooms there. Because if everyone's staying together as well, that'd be awesome.
Once the tickets go live and we see the interest in it, because at the minute it's an idea until people want to come.
Yeah, it is.
Then I guess we can start to try and sort some of those things as well.
Yeah,
correct. So we're up to Mark Berakloff, who says we'll try. Wife's birthday that weekend, but we'll try and angle a trip over.
Brave,
bring the wife.
Brave, man.
Bring the wife, dude.
Brave man.
I just saw there, Mark, as well. You're saying it clashes with Franticon. It does, and we did discuss this as well. However, we've got this weekend because Element's schedule is absolutely stacked out. This was actually the only free weekend.
Kind of now or August, basically.
It was kind of now or middle of summer holidays, which didn't really work.
No.
I guess the other side of it is we won't be covering the same games the guys at Franticon do. So we won't be covering the kind of Kings of War tournament or Dead Zone tournament.
But you can guys rock up and play those.
Yeah, of course,
guys, absolutely.
And I guess we're further north as well, so maybe we'll kind of catch some different audiences that way.
Yeah.
So, Steve, do you want to take Reese Taylor?
Miss Reese there,
Reese Taylor says, "Sound, I'm up for that, mate. First Lord of the Rings tournament. Awesome.
You won't regret it. You Lord of the Rings players, don't forget all the boards and stuff that are used at the Scarring of Cheshire Steve's event. We'll all be here, so we're going to have some wicked themed, not just Lord of the Rings, but great fantasy tables and terrain.
Yeah.
And the Element Games vault of terrain is just almost never ending.
Yeah.
There's going to be
small numbers. It'll be all custom boards as well, more than likely, which is cool.
Yeah. So we'll be putting on.
Lord of the Rings players won't be disappointed.
We'll be putting on a pretty good show there, and then we've covered Mark Paul Welsh. Hey, buddy.
Hey, Paul.
Your Walking Dead event is looking insane, by the way.
Yeah,
the rules packs and stuff. Oh, that's such nice touches.
So not this weekend, the weekend after. Paul is running the Winter's End tournament here at Element Games. We had a chat today briefly, and he said it's kind of like almost been a passion project for him. The love and attention he's put into
this. It's crazy though. Yeah. I've been following it, and it is crazy. The detail he's put into it's mad. Mad. Well done, mate.
Yeah. I'm saying well done. You're just giving me a bit of grief in the chat there after that, but
just ready.
But what I will say is, anybody who is interested in Walking Dead, I've had a brief chat with Paul tonight. I think Paul's going to TO a bit of a Walking Dead kind of sort of tournament, might be a strong word, but we'll do some kind of narrative type sort of gaming and stuff. Paul will be on hand to keep that in check as well. So I appreciate that, Paul. Thank you very much.
We do,
and stuff you, mate, for keeping never mind that.
I've said the nice stuff, right?
Yeah, now I can give it back to you both pals. Now, what do you mean? There's 3 of us doing the chat here tonight, mate. I'm on my own normally. If you want to come up to Newcastle and sit with me and control the chat, we'll do a better job.
Do you want to take the next one, Steve? Because I reckon the next one is a perfect time for a little bit of an announcement.
Yes, so we've got Shadow and Flaming. I'm assuming it's Kev.
Hey, Kev.
I'm assuming it's Kev. If it's not, if it's Dave, let us know. But Shadow and Flame says, top idea, lads. Plenty of people prefer the social side to competitive gaming. Very, very true. And we don't want to alienate anyone.
No.
We just want everyone, even the competitive players, to come and just, be more relaxed and have fun. And that's what it's about. But yeah, it would be a perfect segue on this comment. Do you want to announce it?
Yeah, got it. So, Kev Lawrence of Lord of the Rings and Shadow and Flame fame. Oh, that's tricky to say.
And now Game of Thrones.
He's going to be in attendance. We've confirmed that this week. And so you guys can come and hang out with Kev for the weekend. And Kev is happy to put on some little painting classes and stuff for you all. But he's also happy to hang out and paint and give you guys some tips. So first of all, I know a lot of you Lord of the Rings fans in there will be a part of this. But go and check out Shadow and Flame on all types of social media.
Yes.
The work they do.
Or White Dwarf.
Or White Dwarf.
Well done, Kev.
Every issue ever this year. Go and check out their stuff. Absolutely insane minis painter. Does a lot of Lord of the Rings and recently moved into Game of Thrones, Song of Ice and Fire, and got a Patreon where he rolls out really inexpensive painting guides as well. Yeah. Kev is going to be around all weekend.
That's amazing
to take care of our painting needs. So again, at another angle, you could just come down, meet the dudes you want to meet, play some games, and then, do you know what? If we're going to be having demos and stuff running throughout the weekend, maybe some companies here.
Yeah.
We'll get to that. If you try a game you like, grab some stuff from Element, get it stuck together, and sit and paint and just hang out. Like Angel, for example, she goes to SteamCon and she doesn't really play Guild Ball. She's a painter. So come and paint for the weekend, have some fun. So Kev, we are really appreciative that you come in being a part of this and supporting the cause, and I'll make sure that Steve buys you plenty of beer.
Standard.
Good stuff. Who's next?
Do you want to take it, Andy?
Yeah, so Tony there, Mr. Spooky, thanks. Just didn't realise I hadn't subbed to TGG. Corrected that now. Thank you for sharing the love between the channels.
Much appreciated.
Steve is saying, are we getting a deal on the Premier in for the event? I think we briefly
Steve mentioned that. I will be confirming that tomorrow.
We're going to try.
The information will be rolling out. Actually, that's what we forgot to do. Hang on. Someone stop.
We can't stop because we're watching what you're doing.
So what we're doing at the minute is we've created a Facebook event for this as well, so you can go in. We'll put more details in there this week as well about ticket information, about when they're going live, about events that you can expect to kind of to take part in. Some more information about the painting, some more information about what you can expect to see over the 3 days as well. So we've got a bit of I don't know how much detail we want to go into, but we've got a bit of a plan for the Friday evening if people are coming down a little bit earlier. We've got a plan for kind of a bit more fun social stuff on the Saturday evening, and then there'll be loads of games and demos and things to play in and painting.
So Facebook is being a complete idiot and doesn't like the image we give it. So after this stream is done, we will post both in the Blackjack Legacy. We've been full of tech issues. Wow, we're amateur. We promise the event will be a bit smoother than this.
What's different?
I know, right?
I'll tell you
what they don't know is 10 minutes before the stream you were fixing everything for us. We got a pro in, it's us that messed it up. No, so once this stream is finished, guys, make sure you check out the Top Table Gaming Community group and also the Blackjack Legacy group, and we will post the event in there for you both. And if you're only a member of one, join the other.
Yeah, join the other.
We're all going to be hanging out soon.
And the good thing about this is we're going to be announcing a lot of stuff in the video tonight. We're going to be letting you know a lot of stuff. It's going to be a lot to take in. So we are holding some stuff back. And there's also stuff that we're waiting to finalise and get the okay on before we announce it. So the event page is perfect for that. We can release sort of new details as it goes, because there's a lot more to come as well. There's loads of stuff that we're semi-confident is happening, but we can't really just announce it yet.
Yeah, a few things need kind of like sort of rubber stamping a little bit.
Absolutely.
And I guess the other thing that we've not mentioned on yet either is that because it's a community event and it's aimed at getting the community together, there'll be opportunity for you folks as well to put in what you'd like to see there.
Yeah.
No kind of 100% promises we can commit to it, but it would be really good to kind of canvass you and see what you'd like to see at the event.
Ultimately, this is your event. We're acting as the hosts and the facilitators, but this is your event. We want you to get the most out of it as possible. So to do that, we need your input.
Yes, please.
Steve Bonnar, will you have merch on offer on the day? Yes, we will.
Yes.
We were chatting about that today. You'll be able to pick up merch for both respectable channels, and Can't really see that, and I'm winging it. I don't dare switch it again because you get an audio loop, but we have designed a
Here's
pretty
where Jay
logo
knocks
for
the telly over.
So,
Whee! Look at
it's
that.
that way. So you will be able to pick up some Top Table Legacy merch for the stuff we're doing in the name of this event.
Yes,
as well.
and then we'll have our own individual stuff as well.
Yeah.
So if for whatever reason you prefer these gents to me, you can pick up their stuff.
Like t-shirts, dice, all the usual jazz,
bits and pieces.
I'm sure we'll have it, and there may even be a goodie bag that could be full of some channel swag.
Yeah, we've not mentioned that, have we?
Some of my Guild Ball friends will know that my goodie bags are usually pretty reputable.
Yes.
Respect to say. You also get a model of. You haven't seen the model of me yet, have you?
I haven't seen it in the flesh. I remember seeing it when the event was. Vengeance was up last time.
Yeah. So Angel De Silva says what Steve said. Merch. There will be tons of merch. Don't you worry about that.
Yes.
Steve want me to supply the Lord of the Rings tournament models. Yeah. So if everyone sends your list to Steve 1 week before the event, he'll paint them all. Yeah. And that'd be absolutely fine.
And then what are you going to do with the other 6 days, Steve?
Exactly. Like you're going to get bored. Someone want to cover Glyn Seymour?
Which what were you on?
Right here,
oh,
buddy.
We missed that one as well. Where are we? Glyn? Yeah. I was wondering on the location of accommodation. Fly over on the Friday afternoon and leave Sunday night or Monday morning. Yeah, that's perfect.
Sounds great.
As long as you can make that work, we can guarantee that we will do our utmost to make sure you have probably one of the best weekends that you'll have for a long time.
Bold claim, but we reckon
I can't wait. I'm going to make sure I have a cracking weekend.
We really are.
100%. Yeah.
Anyone who's been to one of Steve's events knows he's usually a lot quieter on the Sunday because of how much fun he does have.
Yeah.
But no, that all sounds great. There are like 6 hotels within 5 minutes walk of here.
Yeah.
And you're going to be surrounded by like-minded nerds who can drive us in cars and hang out and do all the social stuff with, which is going to be good. Yeah. We've got Mr. Spooky Thang. He's literally covered it for me. There's loads within 5 or 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Steve Bonner, hashtag J hand model. I think he's talking about my. Yeah, you know it, my friend. Reese Taylor, sweet, can pick up my hashtag Elven lunchbox shirt. Steve, turn around.
Come on.
So we've been playing with our merch store and we ordered some samples.
Yes.
Hashtag Elven lunchbox.
Here in the flesh.
Boom. What else we got going on? Where are we at?
Throne of Angel says, don't forget the calendar.
Yes, so that's Derek Osborne, great friend of mine. He mentioned that to me yesterday, and I think it was something that came up in one of the first streams. And I've told him there isn't enough gym plans in the world to get me in shape for a calendar anytime soon.
I think between us we'll be spread across 3 or 4 months.
So if we get 1,000 Patriots, what we got next, guys?
Well, Steve saying he'll have them all painted before the sub list.
Doesn't surprise me.
Some kind of telepathic. Simon says exactly what the UK needed. Bring it on. That's exactly where we come from.
That's what we thought.
We're really surprised because a lot of this we're having to come up with how to make these things happen on the fly a little bit, or building up to today, because this kind of thing's never been done before. And we were surprised that nobody's tried to have a kind of a fun hobby weekend. It's always like a tournament brings people together, and the social side's almost a side kind of event.
Exactly.
We want to make the social side the event and celebrate the hobby.
Exactly. Steve Bonner, where's my cup, Jay? We owe him a mug.
You owe him a mug?
What was it for again?
I don't know, but you owe him. I
owe you a mug. As soon as the merch store is live, we'll push an order straight through, Steve. I do owe you a mug. I remember that, but I don't know what for. Glyn Seymour, hashtag Slim J, hashtag Sexy J, calendar. Yeah. Oh. 1,000 Patreons, you make it happen. I'll make you a calendar. I'll play strip poker. You name it, I am down. But so yeah, let's chat a bit more about the event. I think so. Some of the things, obviously, we've alluded to the fact that we want every area of our hobby to be covered. We want them to be able to like come and build models and paint and chat to people who can give you advice there. We want you to be able to play the systems you love with the people you know, and mainly the people you don't, because that's the key thing. And some of the stuff we're going to have going on, we're also looking at, this is one of those details we won't have firmed up just yet, but we're going to have demos of different stuff. Obviously March is a long time away in terms of the gaming world. That nicely, you'll have bought and got rid of 28 different systems by then, my friend. So we will make sure there is stuff on show of games that we love that some of you might not have tried. Or like some of my Vengeance events, like the last Vengeance, we had the Drowned Earth there. We had Mythic Games with Solomon Kane there. We're going to try and do that again for you and work with some of these companies to get some really cool people here and try some new games. Right? Let's. So we got that sort of stuff going on, and you get to come and hang out with us three. Who couldn't want that? Right?
I mean, we're going to be sort of mingling around all weekend. The plan is for us to meet and greet as many as possible, have a drink with you, have a laugh, and just we're just normal gaming nerdy dudes.
Because the last thing we wanted to do was to kind of set this up and then not have time to chat to anybody because we're running about trying to organise the event. So we're trying to organise it so that we get some free time to kind of
we want to enjoy it as well,
to play some games.
We're doing it to meet you guys and bring you together, so it'd be silly if we spent too much of it running around like idiots. We've got some other stuff as well, so we've had a chat about what we're going to do in the evenings as well. Who wants to cover that?
Well, the Friday evening, we are pretty much 100%, I think, agreed that we want to do a live stream on the Friday evening.
Live stream.
But it's going to be a sort of open mic kind of Q&A in the hall, but we're going to stream it, so we'll be able to take questions or comments or jokes even from the hall, some from online if you're not all at the hall. We'll live stream, there'll be no one watching.
Well, I think we've lost our whole audience. That's a good point.
That'll be a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to that. There's the thing about this, the main thing for me is that we're trying to, I found anyway, and I think through speaking to you guys, a lot of people put events on, different types of events. There's not one like this, granted, but a lot of people put events on and it's that person's doing that event, that person's doing that event. We don't want to be that insular. We want to sort of open it up to more than one person or one entity or one. We're different YouTube channels, but we all want the same thing. We're not in competition. No. We should be sort of sharing everything, and that's what it's about. So the Q&A is going to be really, really interesting because it's going to have everyone firing all sorts.
It's going to descend into madness, you know that, right? But we can't wait, and it's going to be really fun to, instead of you guys being in the comments, actually be there asking questions and chatting to us in person.
I bet they won't be as cheeky in person.
No. I don't know, I reckon some of them might be a bit more when they're loyal.
If Bonar's had a few Jaegers.
No, Paul Welch will still give me some crap about not keeping up with the chat questions.
Don't worry, Paul, we're here, we'll keep it honest. And again, it's all very free form at the moment, and remember guys, this is your event. Once we get the event page up, do let us know what you think would be awesome, because we want to bring the best experience possible. On a Saturday night, we're thinking we get some pizzas and we do a quiz. We can have some fun with a quiz, and we can really just start chilling and engaging and have a bit of a laugh that way. So the spectrum of stuff we can do over the weekend is nuts, and you let us know what you want to see and we're going to put it on. That's good. Let's have a look at the chat. Let's see what people are saying.
They're all still there, so thank you for that.
They're all still here. No one's tuned out. Steve Bonner, will there be an age limit if there's an open bar, and will we be going pizza Saturday night? I think pizza Saturday night is kind of a pretty cool Element Games tradition now at events here. It's a good one. Can't see why not, my friend. Regarding an age limit, if you are under 18, you will have to bring a parent or guardian with you. Steve, I've seen your profile picture, mate. There's no way you're under 18. You could probably... No, I'm not going to say. Simon Powell, will be great to remember what got us all into the hobby. Brackets, the secret is that it wasn't competitive gaming.
Yeah,
exactly.
Amen, right? And we all enjoy and take part in competitive games from time to time. But I think the real fun of this hobby and the reason we all do it is for the reasons, which is why we're putting on this event. So, want to carry on?
Yeah.
Go on, mate.
So, Stephen's saying, Jay, it was for a pick of my 1607 painted Lord of the Rings minis in under 2 years.
That's what he's put. And he did. I challenged him. I was like, no way. And he put a picture in our group of 16. I've not counted them though. There's one out.
We said if you can get them all on a tabletop, show us them all painted. We'll send you a code.
And he did.
Yeah, did it?
Didn't he use his bed with like a board on it? So there was that many. It was nuts.
That deserves a mug. That does.
And they're all Lord of the Rings as well, I think.
Tony says, been suffering from the flu last couple of days. This has cheered me right up.
We're glad
to hear it, buddy.
Yeah, mission accomplished.
And I'll be seeing Tony at the Winter's End Walking Dead tournament in a couple of weeks as well. So
nice.
Yeah, and I've asked about challenging you for the first game as well, mate. A grudge match, yeah. And Paul says if you're going to challenge him, you've got to do a proper kind of public challenge for it. So
there's a video.
Expect that coming, Tony.
Is it? So
when you brought your Negan jacket and did it.
That's it. The colour up. Winter's End is on Sunday, the 2nd of December. So not this weekend, the weekend after.
When we were talking about it earlier, I thought it was this week and coming, so I may be free. I might pop in and say hello.
If you can go up then take some pictures and interviews. I'm at Throwing Skulls. That's the only problem. Otherwise I would have been here.
No, sounds good.
Nice one.
So we are here. Green Tree.
Will there be Hero Quest? If you want Hero Quest, we'll have Hero Quest. In fact, if you buy a ticket and come, I will play Hero Quest with you.
If you buy a ticket and come, we'll play Hero Quest.
Yeah.
Ooh. How's that?
And we didn't mention it before.
And if you bring 3 friends.
Yeah.
We don't have to.
Actually, if you bring 50 friends, we don't have to worry about ticket sales too much. Something we chatted about before as well was, which in order to try and make this fun as well, we're going to try and have some prizes as well. So if you guys and girls play a game with us, and you manage to beat us as well. Not that it's mega competitive, but
it's not difficult.
You're still going to beat us.
It's a pretty easy reach.
We'll have some prizes for that as well.
Yeah,
and we're trying to. We've kind of ironed a few details, but we're trying to come up with a way to reward you for playing games while you're here. So if you have a demo, go
for it.
Yeah. What we were talking about. so we're going to have some raffles, and if you demo a game, you'll get so many raffle tickets. If you play against somebody you've never met before, you'll get extra raffle tickets. The idea is to try and kind of promote just having some fun, rolling some dice, and then there'll be a huge kind of raffle at the end. A prize pot, and we'll draw some winners out so you can win some stuff.
We all love going home from events with swag, and obviously your stereotype kind of event format, first place gets a cool prize, second place. Lord of the Rings, when you get a sword, Ed Ball's got 47 of them on his wall. But what we want to do is so if you come to our event and we feel like the spirit of our event is playing games you've maybe not tried before, playing new people, hanging out, like you guys are going to get rewarded for really embracing kind of what we think this event is about, what's going to make it successful. So you guys are going to get absolutely battered with raffle tickets, and you could leave with some very cool swag indeed. Yeah, so it's not a reward for winning; it's a reward for taking part. Yeah. Oh, trademark that.
Medals for everyone.
You're all winners. So we got Steve Bonner, Lord of the Rings karaoke night. You're first. That would be glorious. We could do karaoke. We've got the facilities.
Would you sing Pippin's? Is it Pippin's song?
No.
The last one. The last goodbye.
No, I would sing I Will Survive.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Have you been watching me in the shower again?
That webcam's working a treat.
I know.
Don't leave your phone on in the bathroom, mate.
Anyway, Fohammer. He says Saturday swap shop. Yeah? That's the thing?
Yeah.
Steve Bonner. Will Steve be dressed as Jon Snow? You've got more chance of I Will Survive, to be honest, Steve. And we got... Oh, I've just totally broke it. There we go. Glyn Seymour says, Andy, seems like a great crack. Gonna buy you a pint, good sir.
Thank you very much.
It's good to hear you're coming, Glyn.
He's alright.
Yeah.
Where's our pint?
I wouldn't run an event with him around.
To be honest, I'm not normally this good. These guys are making me look good today. That's what it is.
So we got Angel de Silva here.
Yeah. Loving the sound of this. Finally an event I can fully enjoy and not feel like a spare part.
Boom.
That's what it's about.
That's
Mission
it.
accomplished.
That's it in one sentence. Yeah. That's exactly what it's about. Getting everybody involved.
And you're only welcome if you bring the entire Surrey Spartans group with you.
Yeah.
I'm joking, of course.
I'm not.
We got Reese Taylor who says, sounds great. Lots of stuff at the event and beer and pizza. It's like heaven, right?
Beer, pizza, painting, rolling dice. What more could you want?
This is the thing, when we all sat down together and we were like reeling off and like, we could do this, we could do this. I was thinking, why has nobody done this before?
I know.
Why has nobody done it?
We're looking for the loophole. There must be a reason why nobody's done this.
We'll know when we put the tickets on sale.
It was kind of an epiphany moment because we're sat exchanging like tournament war stories, if you will, and they weren't like, I had this game that came down to this dice roll. Like, as much as some of the best games I've had are at tournaments, all the stories we were sat chatting about are like, do you remember how drunk Steve got at that event? And he annoyed everyone. Or do you remember when that happened?
That's every event.
Do you remember that crazy board game we played on Saturday night at this event? Yeah. And it's like, that's it. That's the magic right there. And we're going to turn that into something else, which is really good. So we covered Reese Taylor. We got Flying Mama.
Yeah, she has Ruth there saying, yes, Hero Quest.
Hero Quest sounds popular.
Yeah.
We've actually got it.
It's there.
We've got Hero Quest and Advanced Hero Quest,
yeah.
So we can make that happen.
Yeah.
The other thing worth saying is everything we've got here in the Top Table Studio would be available for you to use, whether it's games you want to try.
Yep.
Element Games has a massive selection of board games that are available, so don't feel like you need to bring everything. Like, if you want to, there's going to be board games here. I'll leave some of our minis out there. Yeah. Maybe Steve's, they're worst painted. It's fine if they get broken. And we're going to have everything you need for you to just rock up and enjoy a weekend of gaming.
Yeah. I mean, by all means, bring stuff if you want to play specific games or kind of set games up in advance with other people online. But if you just want to rock up with just no minis, no board games, nothing, there'll be plenty for you to keep you occupied for the full weekend.
Yeah, 100%.
Correct. Where we at?
Where are we? Oh, Mr. Spooky Thing says, Andy, you're on board.
That's for the challenge, yeah.
Nice.
I need to come up with a proper challenge video now, mate. That's it. the gloves are up. We're just talking about how this is not a tournament.
That's it, right?
Oh, come
on. Steve says, was asking as I'd like to bring my lads.
Wicked. Yeah, do it.
Yeah, I think all we were talking about was it's. If we suddenly become leaders of a creche, then I think there's some very different legal ramifications.
There is, yeah.
But if you wanted to bring the kids during the day and stuff, and obviously then you're responsible for them, then that's absolutely fine.
Bring them down.
Don't see a problem with that.
Yeah. Glenn Seymour.
Yeah. Says woohoo, sounds like a lot of fun.
You know it, my friend.
Matt says this sounds amazing. I'm thinking about chancing it with the twins. There, I could deal with my kids being born in the north. There's a lot worse things than being northern, buddy.
There is, like being southern. I'm throwing it out there, and I've just alienated 50% of our attendees. Good job, me. Angel says, I will do my best. And Glyn Senior says, hashtag the 3 hobby tiers. Oh, nice.
Hashtags just getting thrown out.
Hashtag the 3 hobby tiers.
We're not going to have enough t-shirts to put it all on soon.
We're going to need to get somebody with wider shoulders to fit that on.
You know, like you see like the bikers with all the patches everywhere. When we try and make merch, it's just going to be covered in hashtags. So, cool. You guys all seem really positive and excited about this event. And we are... kind of a breath of fresh air to put it on because it's never been done before. I have to admit, I've been pretty apprehensive going, why has it never been done before? Like, what if people think, well, that's a bit stupid?
We were chatting tonight, when we first started talking about it, we were like, this is a brilliant idea, this is awesome. And then the more we've chatted about it, the more we start to second guess ourselves and think, well, why has it not happened? so somebody, there must be a bloody good reason this has not happened before.
Yeah, but no, we are excited to put it on, and I think we're going to have a lot of fun. So let's take a couple of minutes, and you know what would be really good while we've got you on, Andy? Why don't you tell the people watching a little bit more about you and your channel? And guys, before we go any further, get over to Blackjack Legacy if you haven't, and make sure you subscribe and find his Facebook group because we're pushing for the big 500 on the Facebook.
Yeah, 500 for Christmas.
500 for Christmas.
Hashtag 500 for Christmas.
Glenn's fuming. You're doing his job for him.
So my channel. So I've been going for just over 2 years now. My channel is pretty much covers. If it's got miniatures in it and it's got dice in it, then it's kind of on the channel. So much like you guys, it's not focused necessarily on one particular game. I like to cover lots of different games. It's a reflection of what I do with my hobby, really. So there'll be a little bit of painting, there'll be a little bit of terrain building, there'll be gameplays, there'll be some just kind of sit and chat type stuff.
Made an awesome gaming table, by the way.
Yeah.
So if you want a gaming table for your house, you've done an awesome tutorial on that.
Feel free to check it out. Yeah, and Flying Mammals just reminded me there as well. Hashtag Blackjack Painting Challenge. So over on the Facebook group, we do have a monthly painting challenge. So this month, the idea it's not about sort of whose is the best painted models. It was a challenge to say you either need to paint one unit this month, or you need to paint. We have a challenge each month, and this month it was paint a mini with a snow theme, like a winter theme. Yeah. So it's about, doesn't matter what your sort of ability is, how long you've been painting. If you've never painted before, it's just to try and get people
to get you going.
Just pick up a brush, something to motivate you to get
Bonar's
started.
in your Facebook right now. It's just going to be full of pictures of his minis.
1,607 individual photo comments.
Challenge accepted. So yeah, so the channel and the Facebook group is much like you guys. I think really fortunate that there's a community around the channel and around the Facebook group that are just people who are in this for the fun. No, there's nobody in there that's kind of rocking the boat kind of thing. Yeah, it's just it's just about fun.
It's a breath of fresh air because it's like when I first seen your channel, it was one of them channels where because I watch a lot of YouTube channels and YouTube videos. No, and it was like
read my map now.
This guy it feels like it's what we do.
Yeah.
We don't say that we're the governing body on anything and what we say goes and we're right and everyone else is wrong. We don't say that. We're honest and we have a bit of a laugh and we just we just want a bit of fun and that's what you're sounding
definitely
like.
Yeah,
that's what it's about.
Skullmunch there, I think me and you might fall out, buddy. He says Andy will show you a great early video that sums up what his channel is about. So
yeah,
a couple of weeks ago I had
the lighting changed. You've gone dead red.
I was going to I think your green screen's going to be off there.
Reflecting your channel colours.
I And it's getting worse now.
He hates this video.
We had a 2-year celebration video, a live stream, and I shared the first video I ever made, which is now not available on the YouTube channel, surprisingly.
That's what you think, as if by magic.
and it makes me look like I'm on some really creepy dating video. So it's nice to see that things have developed from there. Yeah.
Oh, good.
I'm Andy, I like horse riding.
Mr. Spooky Thank. Skullmunch, you are so naughty. That shirt, though, eh? That was a pretty specialist shirt. No, it's a nice shirt.
It was just a checking shirt. That then became lumberjack legacy after that. After the checking shirt dating video of hello. I like long walks in the park.
Brilliant stuff. So the one probably very obvious thing we've missed, guys, is let's talk about tickets. Let's get that information out there. But before we talk about tickets, what things would you love to see this event? Now you know like why we've come up with this idea and kind of what we have planned and the vision we see that we want you all to take part of. What things do you think could make this a weekend that nobody would want to miss? Everyone in the comments, come on guys, get in the conversation. Let's hear what sort of stuff you guys would want to miss. But tickets. So tickets, guys, are going to be £25.
Oh yeah, we don't mention that.
We haven't. Yeah. I just realised myself again because we have the audio loop thing. I'm remembering things that we missed. So tickets are going to be £25.
Uber cheap.
Uber cheap.
And that's for the full weekend as well.
That's Friday to Sunday, and you're also going to get a goodie bag full of swag that will probably way dwarf that cost. Those of you who've been to my events know. So you're going to leave with a bag of swag and some cool little trinkets to remember the weekend by. And plus, you get 3 days hanging out with us. Yeah, so that
but it's not all bad news.
Yeah, don't play it down.
I know, right? So let's jump back in the comments and let's have a look if you've got any ideas of, and it doesn't even have to be ideas, even if it's something we've already talked about. Let us know kind of what stuff you'd love to rock up and play, so you can see if the chat have got similar vibes, or what sort of things you'd love to see go on at this sort of gaming event. So where are we up to? We've got Glyn Seymour. Let's start with there. So he says, I have heard of Andy from friends before I followed Top Table Gaming. Getting back into a gaming hobby feels easier with you lot. Oh man,
I appreciate that, mate.
Yeah, nice.
I really appreciate
that sort of stuff is why we do what we do, right? And Glenn, your comments as always, well, most of your comments are appreciated. Someone want to cover Skullmunch?
Yeah, Skullmunch wants a bouncy castle. To be honest, we would have a bouncy castle, but then the car parking spaces will go. So sorry,
Top Table Jay, love it. Jay, who's actually responsible for the gaming centre in official capacity, paperwork scares me a little bit. So maybe not a bouncy castle, but cracking idea. Glyn Seymour, Steve, you got to cover this one.
Glyn says narrative SPG scenarios, and that's not a bad shout, and it is something that we need to iron out. We knew straight from the get-go, 100%. Lord of the Rings was going to play a big part in the weekend, and to what extent we're not 100% yet, but it's a good shout. It is a good shout. Where are we?
We got Flying Mammal.
Flying Mammal says bargain.
Good. I'm glad you think so. The important thing is you guys being able to kind of offset the putting this on and make it really available to all of you guys who are coming down.
Yeah, cool.
Fohammer.
Yeah, so you need some decent icebreaker games, maybe spread out over the weekend. Definitely, we're kind of chatting about what those kind of icebreaker pickup games would be. I think things like
Jungle Speed.
Yeah, Jungle Speed's
the best game ever.
Yeah, we'll definitely pull some of those out. And if anybody's got any ideas about what kind of those icebreaker games, if you've seen some that work really well, once we get the Facebook group live, that's probably a great place to spot them in there. And he also, I'm seeing here, I'm not sure if it is a he or a she, apologies, says the participation, raffles and rewards sounds great. Glad that comes across as good.
Good. That's important.
We want everyone to feel like we don't want it. Most tournaments are, you go to a tournament, you pay for a ticket, and you either know or not if you're in with a good chance of coming home or something. You're either going for fun, you're going to try and win, or podium. This isn't like that. So obviously you've got the events for the different systems, but generally there's going to be prizes all over the weekend for the stupidest things you could imagine.
Yeah, definitely.
Fancy dress still, Andy?
If I've got to shave my legs again, I'm not sure I'm up to it.
Steve will be strapping on his elven lunchbox.
I thought you were going to say something else.
It's not 9 o'clock yet. That's the
whoa. We were like that about swearing. I'm not so sure about full reveals.
We took that to an extreme.
Matt says lots of painting and hobby. They'll definitely do that.
I'm so glad. Obviously, we've got Kev here as well. And Matt, you are an exceptional painter. It'd be really great. I'm going to do some hobby over the weekend.
Yeah.
I'm going to be busting out, get some paints out, and we've got tons of paints and airbrushes on site. It'd be really wicked to have a little hive mind of us dipping in and out doing some hobby as well.
It's a big thing for the weekends though, because most event weekends are tournaments and gaming. That's what it's about, and you don't get a chance to celebrate the other part of your hobby, which is painting, which is hobbying, which is, do you know what, just talking to someone else who's got the same interests as you have.
I think that, when we touched before about there's loads of hotels nearby as well, it's perfect to be able to bring some stuff over, to be able to sit and paint, and then feel free to nip back to the hotel,
just dump
them in the room where they're nice and safe and dry and whatever you need to do with them, and come back and roll some dice kind of thing.
Exactly, man, exactly.
Stephen's saying, Jay, you should do a hashtag shirt with half-inch writing of each hashtags, so you need to be close to read them.
I am down.
I thought you were going to say something else then. I've seen hashtags with half-inch. I thought, what's this?
So when we've got 1,000 Patreons...
hashtag half-inch.
Hashtag half-inch Jay.
Better than hashtag Slim J, I'll take that, that's alright. So we've got Malkavian, he says, I'd like to see and give demos large-scale Battle Royale games like The Walking Dead, Wowest X's. Is Michael Had said, is that you? I can see half of your picture.
It is, yeah, no,
it is.
Yeah.
We need to get a game of Wowest Exodus, bud. I could just, because I remember it's his picture from Facebook, and fun board games.
But we may be calling you out when you comment.
Yeah.
If you wanted demos.
Yeah.
I was at the Mantic Open Day a couple of weekends ago, and they did a participation game, which was like 3 or 4 giants. They had some kind of homebrew rules that they'd done with these 4 giants just battling it out, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's exactly what we're thinking. Something really fun and alternate that will stick with you when you leave, and maybe an experience you can't get by just one-on-one gaming. They're the sort of memories that we want to bring. So great idea, and now you've offered your help in a very public place. We've got it written down. You've got to help.
Cool.
Fohammer says, maybe if you check on a series of participation events, you get some exclusive merch. Great idea. Again, we've got between now and March, there are some stuff we're going to have to address as time goes on. That's definitely something that we'll have at the forefront, I think. So if we got Simon Powell says, oh, no, I broke it.
That was an Arkham Horror LCG game, I think it was, wasn't it?
So
campaign, sorry,
Yeah, so Arkham Horror is actually an incredible game that's kind of intimidating, but when you play it, it's a lot of fun. So, yeah, Simon, I know you play it, mate. Bring it down. Again, if you're there, you've got the stuff. I'd jump in. Other people might want to try it. Again, super friendly, casual environment where we don't mind people making mistakes and we all want to learn something new. Let's make it happen, man.
That's the good thing about the event page as well. So if you've got a game sat there that either A, you really love but you don't have a lot of people to play it with, or B, you've bought a game and you've not had a chance to play it, before the event, just post on thing. Does anyone want to go this on Saturday night, or does anyone want to play this?
How many of us buy starter sets and board games and we put them on a shelf and never get them out? This is a perfect opportunity to bang them in the car and bring them down. Get some people to play with.
Yeah.
Absolutely. The next comment, someone want to take it. Reese Taylor has actually spoiled something else we were going to chat about tonight.
He says, he says the best painted army competition would be cool.
Great idea.
Yeah. I think it's
So we were just talking about I'm not sure if we do a best painted army, but we will be having a painting competition as well.
And with some rewards for painters.
And there'll be some rewards for painters as well, because we're trying to make it inclusive for everybody.
We got Kev from Shadow and Flame Down. What a perfect judge for something like that.
Exactly.
So absolutely, we're going to really push the hobby side. So it'd be silly not to give you all a chance to showcase your painting.
And I'm sure what we'll probably do as well is anybody that enters something into the painting will get raffle tickets as well towards the thing.
Yep.
So therefore, it doesn't matter if you win it or not. At least it's motivating you to enter something.
So spoilers, we're looking at purchasing shares in a raffle ticket company. So if anyone knows one that's selling out, let us know, okay? So we got, where are we up to? We've got Steve Bonner who says, Andy, miniatures, brackets, drinks and dice sounds good.
Yes.
Yeah, it does, my friend. Yeah,
was it Steve that wanted the Jaeger bombs?
Yes.
Yeah, I thought it was.
Absolutely. We'll stock up on the Jaeger on the bar.
Mr. Spooky Thing says a couple of large scale games like 2 Rooms and Boom would be fun.
2 Rooms and a Boom. I've heard of that, but I don't know what it is.
I don't know what it is. Tell us what it is in the comments, man.
Is it a bit like kind of One Night Werewolf type thing? Is it along them lines?
So Skullmunch says, Simon, that's a great idea.
That was the Arkham Horror stuff,
perfect. Exactly what we wanted to happen in. Skullmunch and Simon are now going to hang out and play some Arkham Horror.
Exactly, yeah.
Give yourself a raffle ticket.
It would take a long time for us to come down to you. We'll come up instead. He's based down a bit further south than we are. It won't take you a long time to come all the way around the globe, back around the top. So
you set off now, pal.
Feel free to come north.
Yeah.
Steve says, lads, I'm up to 1,704 Lord of the Rings minis painted, and I've painted 500 plus AOS dwarves this year too.
500 AOS dwarves. So if you want me to actually post your mug, I want to see a picture of the 500 dwarves in the Facebook group. What? Is it the Cadron Overlord stuff? I want to see what 500 AOS dwarves painted looks like.
Crazy.
Dude, get a picture in. I don't want it in the top table group. I want it in the blackjack group. So I want to see a picture of those 500 dwarfs in the blackjack group.
Steve, do you manage to do this powered by Jaeger bombs? Is that your secret juice? Is that what makes it? Yeah, just sitting there, must get it done.
Oh, wicked! So we got Glenn Seymour banter session in the live Q&A on Friday. Hashtag roast the host.
I think that goes without saying.
Roast the host.
Don't ever Google that hashtag. I mean, it's in my favourites. I know. Reese Taylor says, could do a drinking game like Gimli and Legolas in the film. We could. I reckon I could drink Steve under the table.
I've seen you drink, mate. There's no way.
Yeah, you're probably right.
I've seen you under the table having a drink.
Yes. That's fair. And Malkavian Grimm's issue, Mike. Cheers for being in, bud. We got Clint Seymour who says, hashtag half-inch Steve J. Yeah.
I'm glad you said these points. And Mark said, might have missed it. Did you mention timings, start and finish times?
We did. So it's going to start on Friday, March 22nd, probably around 12 noon.
Yeah.
Gives us a chance to be set up and ready for you guys. Yeah. And it's probably going to wrap up early afternoon, like tea time, which is 5 p.m. for us, depending on how you work your meals. Yeah. Those times are likely to have a little bit of flexing because we are still a fair bit out, and we're giving you guys an open forum as to some of what goes on during the weekend. So those are kind of how we see it running.
Yeah.
Sounds about right, guys.
Yeah, it does. And Elements. It's not open overnight, so it's not going to be like 24-hour gaming type things.
No,
they do close on an evening, so there will be an opportunity to get some sleep.
Yeah,
a little bit.
Matt Martin says, do silly paint challenge. 1 model, 5 minutes painting with weak hand, 2 minutes painting with eyes closed, 2 minutes painting with brush in mouth, etc. Best model.
Oh, I love that.
That's how I do all my painting, Matt.
Steve Bonner will do a warband. Do you know what?
That's a really good idea.
Steve Bonner paint smile.
That's reminded me of my when I was like 11, 12, the Games Workshop in the Manchester Arndale used to do stuff like that on open days, like 5 minutes to paint a model with your weak hand and stuff. That's crazy fun. I'm down for that.
Yeah, let's do some.
Matt, are you willing to kind of flagship that for us and run it and help us coordinate on the weekend? Because that does sound fun. Angel De Silva, that's brilliant, Matt. Secretly, she's going, I'm a painter, I got it. Skull Munch, someone?
Sean say I have to practice that now, Matt. Yeah.
Everyone's going to lie. I promise I'm left-handed.
That's it now. Who's this person sitting in the corner painting with their mouth?
I'm going to make you write a sentence with a pen first.
What if someone just wandered in?
What's he doing? Oh, brilliant.
Yeah, Matt's saying, good fun. Flying Marble saying, I definitely want to come. Fed up with years of losing games to Skull Munch. I'm fed up with just losing games. Doesn't matter who it's to.
Yeah, I don't need to specify my opponent. You can stop there and it's valid. So, Mr. Spooky thing, Flying Mammal, no worries, you can beat me. I love games, but I'm totally rubbish at most of them.
Oh, I've challenged the right person then, haven't I? Thanks, Tony.
You're being lured into a false sense.
You're right. It's going to
you get there and you're like, why don't we play for money? Bang!
It's like the hustle.
Steve Bonner, how many categories will there be in the paint? Don't know. Don't know yet, mate.
Yeah. Still got lying loads of stuff out.
We will figure that out, but there will definitely be painting. There won't be who has the most Lord of the Rings minis painted that can show us a picture on that bed. But there will be lots of, maybe not lots, but there will be some categories for you guys to enter into.
Yeah.
Skull Munch.
So I want Steve's job if he can afford 500 plus AOS dwarves.
I know. Steve, what do you do for a living?
If
you're willing to share that. Yeah, paints minis. Yeah, probably. He works for Dulux. Glenn Seymour.
Where are we? Oh, get rid of the arrow.
I think I broke it. Paint like a snail, and with the skill of a blind man, those silly painting sounds hilarious.
You'll probably win it then.
Do you know what? Like, silly painting sounds ridiculous fun, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
That'd be really good fun.
Yeah.
Tony there saying 2 rooms is 2 teams, kind of social deduction, but trying to protect the president from being assassinated.
That sounds cool.
Yeah, it's you can just get a few people together. If I remember, is it like I might have seen this played on like a live stream, like a YouTube live stream thing. There's just cards, isn't there? You don't like, there's no kind of there's no board game. It's just like a little a really kind of light game. Sounds like a fun though.
Sounds like no, it's gone.
Sounds like one of them.
Sounds like a game over there.
Great content.
This is world-class viewing, ladies and gentlemen. Carry on, guys.
Steve Bonar says, individual picks or group photo for the dwarves?
Oh, I thought you just meant us. I thought you were requesting which one did you want, individual picks or...
Bit of both.
£5 a host for picks, by the way.
3 for 10. Give us a picture of them all and then stick a couple of close-up ones, mate. I'm looking forward to checking them out.
Underdog's in. Hey, man, how you doing?
Yeah, nice to see you, Bazza.
And we got Shaggy Wargaming in as well.
Hello, Jack.
Sorry, you have missed so much, my friend. I'd recommend grabbing the low
Shaggy's just got in. All right, thanks for watching, everybody.
You've been wonderful. I'd recommend probably rewinding.
Yes.
Although if you carry on watching, you'll probably get the gist. But do make sure you check out the last hour and a bit because we've covered a lot of stuff that you'd need to hear.
Yeah, basically there's an event next March.
Yes.
We've gone over a load of details.
It's going to be awesome.
Still more to come, so keep watching. Just rewatch it. Just rewatch it.
Yeah, cool. you'll definitely want to check it out, Jack.
Yeah.
Steve says, I'm powered by Iron Brew Original and Iron Brew 32.
Nice.
Oh, made in Scotland from Girders.
Don't forget, guys, make sure you're letting us know in the comments the stuff you'd love to see at this sort of social community event. And we'll make sure we keep chatting about it. So, Steve Bonar, the GW and Mantic Fantasy Dwarves Dispossessed Wicked. Don't see many generic dwarves these days. That's cool. I'll bring my 3-inch brush for the paint challenge. That is pretty fair, my friend. Anyone else?
But you need to stand 4 inches away. Reese Taylor says, how much for a signed photo? For you, Reese, you can have a free one.
Oh,
that's Blackjack only winning.
I've not met Reese before. I'm sure he didn't want my picture. Steve says, I'm a pot wash at my local retirement home, but I'm a mad genius at mad deals and second-hand army buys.
Nice.
That's it.
eBay soldier.
That's the way to do it.
Yep.
And just pick up 300 Marines for free from a mate.
I need new mates.
I know.
My mates are rubbish. I don't get 3 Marines.
That's crazy.
I had 300. That is pretty good.
Hashtag better friends.
Hashtag better friends. Hashtag not normal friends. Wicked. So there you go, guys. You've now got a pretty good feel for the event and kind of the show we want to put on for you. What do you guys think? Anything else we want to chat about, guys? I think we've kind of covered it.
We've covered the main bits. I think we've probably jumped around a little bit. As Jay said before, we'll have a Facebook event to cover the kind of the more specific details about this.
Yeah.
So that'll be a bit easier to kind of take in than us rambling for an hour a bit.
Actually, there is one big thing we forgot, isn't there?
Ooh.
So we have let you know about the tickets, and they're going to go on sale this Friday.
Yes.
There's going to be all the information will be in the event page, which you will find in both of our community groups after this stream. We've got a bit of a competition.
Yes, we have.
Forgot about the competition.
I did forget about that.
You did. So
skulls.
We wanted to do a bit of a competition, partly because we love giving back to you guys, and partly because we want to make sure it sells some tickets. We've got a brand new sealed copy of Forgebane for you wonderful 40k players out there and people who dig some absolutely beautiful models. And anyone who picks up a ticket in the first week is going to go in a draw to get that free of charge. So if you guys grab your tickets in the first 7 days, you will be entered in a draw, which we will, I think we'll announce it on one of your live streams, mate. We'll do it not the Monday coming, the Monday after. We'll announce the winner of that on the Blackjack live stream, mate.
Sounds good,
so if you want to win a copy of Forgebane, make sure you check out the tickets on Friday. But what we'd really appreciate as well, as we've kind of touched on, we're putting on something that we haven't done before. Feels a little bit like uncharted territory, and we want to give the best experience possible. Like, the chat has been wicked tonight. It's really reassured us that we're putting on something that you guys feel is missing and you want to be a part of. So what we need you guys to do is go and sing it from the rooftops.
Yes, please, yeah. Just to build on that, I mean, I think what we would say is Jay has put on loads of events, so the actual putting on of the event, I think we're pretty solid. We're solid with. The things like the goodie bags and all the kind of things that I think they'll be sound. The thing is, we've not done before is an event like this. And that's where kind of your involvement comes in. So please share it. Facebook groups, Reddit.
That's it, right?
Tell your friends.
As we keep saying, this is an event for you. So if you want to help us make it a success and get loads of like-minded people, we've all got hashtag not normal friends So make sure you spread the word and tell them about it, and let's make this something to be super proud of, because you guys who come and take part in it should be just as proud as us who put it on.
Yeah, I'm really excited about it. Like,
it's going to be good fun.
Like, it's been hard, like, not speaking about it.
Yeah. We've had a bit of a group chat, and I've been getting a little bit giddy for a while. So let's see what you guys are chatting about in the comments. So, Glyn Seymour, who's going to cover that one, guys?
Like I posted on Facebook, I'm going to be doing either Amenhen or Dwarf tomorrow night.
Nice.
Terrain covered boards in a written bat rep. This was my hobby plan this week.
Amazing.
Yeah, I did read that post, and I'm looking forward to it. You've chose, there's 2 really good scenarios there, and they're going to be a lot of fun to play and a lot of fun to read back after the fact. So yeah, I'll be looking forward to that.
Hashtag Glynwatch. Let's see where you're up to with Palador.
Yeah, you didn't do well on your last Glynwatch.
Yeah, come on. We've been giving you challenges.
Glynwatch. I like that.
If you don't achieve it, Glyn, Steve's not getting his mug. Just going to put some weather in there.
Putting it on someone else.
Deflection. Steve Bonner, it's going to be amazing. We hope so, mate. We're kind of confident we can smash it, mate. We really are. And Reese Taylor, a quiz would be cool for a chance to win some Freddos. He's a lot of, so in the Lord of the Rings community, Freddos is like a second form of currency. Like, it's a thing. It always has been. So we measure everything.
Have you seen how much Freddos are these days?
That's exactly
it. This has been a thing as well.
That's exactly it. You need a bank loan these days. And they're getting smaller as well. Maybe
your hands
got bigger. Yeah. See, he went with hand. You didn't need to be like, come on, man.
I remember when Freddos used to be that big.
Have you noticed, the more you eat, the smaller they get in your hands?
So if anyone wants to come to the Top Table Gaming Weekender, wow!
I included myself in that comment, by the way.
Yeah, good recovery, my friend. Good recovery. So Andrew Cox says, well done. Love the way you're doing something fresh and exciting. Nice
Thanks, man.
Dude, it would be wicked if you could. When's baby due? Andrew.
I know. Andrew's expecting.
And Angela, another part of our Hobbit community.
Congratulations.
Yeah, it's really exciting news, and I'm really excited for you. And if you can't make it to this one, and it's a success, I want to see you at the next one, 100%. But he'll be there in spirit. He's a good lad, is Andrew.
Cool. And don't forget, Jamie is also a boy or a girl's name. You're welcome.
So is Steve, to be fair.
Stephanie.
Stephanie, yeah.
It's a PH. I've got a PH. I'm not
got a PH. PH Steve.
PhD. I've got a PhD. Yeah.
PhD. Oh wow! So we got Steve Bonner says, "Do I get a shirt if I spam?" Sorry, I mean share your post.
You do that anyway.
Do it. I was going to say, Steve is just like banked reliable for liking and sharing everything we do. Yeah. And dude, that stuff doesn't go unnoticed. Massive thank you.
Much
joking
appreciated.
aside. And he says hashtag 8,000 Facebook friends. Steve actually got a bit of abuse for just adding everyone he knows into our Top Table group. There's a couple of people like, I don't know why I'm here, but I said Steve Bonner's behind it. So
did
you see that one who posted a screenshot of their thing saying, please do not add me to groups, and someone added him to our group.
Yeah, so we added a guy to the group, and he posted his own Facebook profile, and it says under his profile, don't add me to groups, and then our guys just destroyed him.
It's like, what a way to get added to groups. Everyone's just going to go add,
which is good. So Glyn Seymour says, hashtag leave Jay alone. Thank you, Glyn.
Sorry, buddy.
It's all good fun. Steve Bonner, free Jaegers for the first 20 ticket buyers.
That must mean Steve's going to buy 20 tickets.
Yeah, yeah, there's some logic in there somewhere. Andrew says, Fed mate, so no chance, bro. Getting over for April is a biggie next time. Fully understandable, my friend.
Yeah,
definitely.
I mean, you're now dead to us and we'll never forgive you.
You can tune into the live stream on Friday, though.
You can still be a part of it without being here, my friend. And we got Gareth Baller saying, looking forward to this and the live stream tonight. It's been such a lot. Glad you've enjoyed it, man. It's been a pleasure having you on as well, dude.
I've loved it.
It's been fun. I haven't stuck with him, though.
And I don't have to sit next to him. We got a zombie on the screen. Steve, what does that mean? Does that mean a new subscriber?
Yeah.
Thank you, somebody, for subscribing. We've not set it up well enough.
It means we haven't died.
Yeah. We're not completely tanking.
It's alright, well, yeah.
And Glyn Seymour says, free mugs for the first 10 tickets.
Ooh, that's a biggie.
He needs to clarify who's covering those mugs, I'm afraid. Hashtag PhD. I like that one. Oh, you should have that on your shirt. I really like that one.
Someone says people spell
Steve
wrong.
Steve Bonner, yeah, that guy was. I have to say, tonight has been good fun.
Yeah,
and it's been really nice just staying in the comments, chatting to you guys, and it's been a relief telling you what we've been planning.
Yeah.
And we are.
It's
excited.
out there now. It's
It
free.
is.
Oh, yeah.
We've let it free.
We've come out. Hashtag normal friends.
Hashtag come out.
Hashtag coming out. Someone did say that.
I'm not wearing
Really
that
coming out. I've already got that t-shirt. I'm not buying it again. But no, it's exciting, and we cannot wait to put on a bit of a weekend for you. You'll probably get, basically, you could have this for 3 days, and you guys being a part of it, whether it's in the live stream, in the comments of the live stream, or here playing some games and rolling some dice. Who doesn't love that, right?
Yeah.
Wicked. So, anything else we want to chat about, Andy?
Anything else we want to chat about?
What do we want to cover? We've said it before, we're going to say it again. For you guys who are frequent viewers of our stream, not Andy's, make sure you go and subscribe to Blackjack Legacy on YouTube and the Facebooks.
Much appreciated.
Make sure you join the group. Andy does some wicked stuff. We're going to be covering not just this event and stuff in the lead up to it, but we've got some Blackstone Fortress coming soon.
Yeah.
Let's chat a bit more about that. So me and Steve have been busy painting. We managed to get hold of the Element Games demo copy, so we've been busy painting it up for them. And what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to be recording that content. So there's 6 scenarios in the book that we're going to pick our band of adventurers and see if we can take on the fortress.
Yeah.
And you're going to see half of that content on Top Table Gaming, and you're going to see half of it over on the Blackjack Legacy channel. So make sure you subscribe to both, because that's going to be a fun series, and we're going to take it about as seriously as we do everything.
Yeah.
And probably you'll probably see us sat with a few beers, rolling some dice while we're doing it. So that should be good fun.
I think
right?
tonight set the tone for how that game is going to go.
Unfortunately.
I think it did. So what we got going on here?
Just before you move on as well, I just want to say thank you to the folks from my group that's come across here tonight.
Yeah,
as well.
much appreciated.
Yeah,
It's great to have you.
Nice to see some familiar faces, some familiar names.
Put
in
you at
there,
ease, didn't you, mate?
It did, yeah. I'm kind of, you said we're going to have an Andy sandwich here. I was a little bit worried about what was going to. They put you in a room, they put a camera on. I thought it was like a hostage video.
He's a bit worried because just out of shot is the casting couch, and that's no, let's not open. Steve Bonner's going to have a field day with that. How much are the t-shirts and mugs? Don't know yet, mate. We do have mugs, and I'm pretty sure there's going to be some available.
The question
on the
is, how much are you willing to pay?
Correct, my friend. You make the first move.
I think that the price that we've set the tickets at we set our stall out for. We're going to try and keep everything sort of within reach.
Yeah,
we want it to be accessible to as many as possible, because
if people are walking around in our t-shirts, that's great. That's
wicked,
yeah.
That's what we want. So it was as cheap as we can. That's all we can say.
Yeah, I mean, I've got some stuff of it. I know you guys have got your merch stuff as well. I've got some stuff available from my channel as well. And I was at the Mantic Open Days I mentioned. Matt Mountain, who's in the chat tonight, was wearing one of my t-shirts. Mark Berracloth, who's in the chat tonight, was wearing one of my t-shirts.
That must be cool.
It was nice.
Yeah,
it was like, you know, I mean, so and I've kind of priced them to not be too expensive as well.
So what I'm doing, guys, is I'm going to post a link to Andy's Teespring store in the comments for you now.
Well, we're talking about that one. So there is some t-shirts on there that are the hashtag Blackjack Painting Challenge, and any profits from those t-shirts are all going to charity.
Amazing.
So at the end of the challenge, everybody that's completed the challenge gets to vote on what charity that money goes towards. So any of specifically the Blackjack Painting Challenge t-shirts are all for charity.
That's a brilliant idea.
That's good stuff. Good on you there. So we've got Stuart Noble, who says, yes, I knew you were coming out. Yeah, fair.
He's coming out, but is he coming out?
Is he out? Yeah.
Is that?
And we got Glyn Seymour says, maybe free t-shirts or mug raffles for the first 15 to 20 ticket buys. Not a bad idea at all, my friend. Not a bad idea at all. Green Tree just subbed to Blackjack Legacy.
Thank you very much. Much appreciated.
Green Tree is
if
a
you
legend.
like our channel, you'll like Andy's
So
channel.
Andy does a Monday live stream, and we said it on our first one. It's kind of what inspired us to give it a crack as well. And
I won't say what I said.
Yeah, best not.
I know exactly what you said. Look at the state of that. We can do it. If he can do that, we can do that. That's what you said.
I didn't mean it that way.
We know who the one viewer was now. But do check Andy's out. He does it every Monday, and it's very much like this. If you enjoy our stream, you're going to love Andy's, so make sure you're over there. Good job, Green Street, for subscribing. Steve Bonner, fancy dress comp at the event. Potential. Let's put it this way: if you do rock up in fancy dress, we're going to reward that sort of stuff. 'Cause that is fun. That's only going to add to the event. So yeah, there's going to be some sort of reward.
If you come in fancy dress, you can have 2 raffle tickets.
Stuart Noble says, subscribe to Top Table Gaming tonight. Great entertainment, guys, and all the best in future ventures together.
Thank you, man.
Thank you, Stuart.
Cheers,
One of your regulars?
He is one of my regulars. Thanks, Stuart.
Nice. Steve Bonnar, hashtag PH Steve Paints J Slacks.
Hey.
Yeah, he knows us too well. Scunman.
He knows his onions.
Here's Negan would be good to have at the event. It's going to be out.
We did. We talked about that as well. So
chatted
yeah,
about it.
if there's people want to play it, we'll have it at the event.
It's a really cool, accessible board game that can take 4 players. We can have a copy lying around that we can break out.
It can take 5 players.
Can someone actually be Negan?
You've got something else on your chat.
Oh, another subscriber.
Another subscriber.
Wow, it's flying up tonight.
Real, man.
No, nobody can be Negan. The game controls Negan, and Negan's like the clock of the game. And there's 5.
Oh, there's 5.
There's 5. I only did 4 on my live stream.
Okay.
I've only got 2 hands.
Yeah.
But you can play with up to 5 players. But yeah, I've got a copy. I'm happy to bring that along, and we'll
that'd be awesome.
play some games.
We'll go through some of the games that are actually going to be events over the weekend. We'll go through those, but we are open to suggestion as well. So if there's a game that we've not thought of that enough people
bring it,
shout and want, then we'll see what we can do.
You've got enough room in the boot of your car. Throw something in. I'm sure you'll find people who want to play it. We've got Shaggy Wargaming saying Steve Bonnar wear Andy masks and tartan shirts. Let's make this a thing.
Yes, yes.
I would laugh so hard. Can we have Andy masks at this event, please? Shaggy Wargaming, you've now made that your contribution. Make it happen.
Why are the people that watch my channel come over here?
Why are you picking on me?
Oh, someone want to carry
Thanks,
on
Jack.
with Glyn?
Yes, Glyn says hashtag Andy Sandwich.
Boom. There you go.
Rose between 2 thorns, I prefer Glyn. Steve says, Jay and Steve, when are you going over to Andy's show? We'll have to make that happen, innit?
Yeah, we'll make that happen.
We're rude not to at this point. Yeah, let's do it.
Jack saying hashtag Blackjack Lumberjack Legacy.
Nice. Nice.
What a bunch of...
Andrew Cox says, what you haven't told us is, are you wearing blue boxers, Jay? I'm not going to... I think I am, you know. I am as well!
They're the same ones!
What?
That was 2 weeks ago.
Just going to throw out there, they have been washed. Or turned inside out, one of the 2. Mark Berriclough, these t-shirts are fantastic quality too, well worth it. Cool, good
Thanks,
job
Mark.
for checking out.
Yeah, cheers, mate.
Yeah, I really love the painted minis hit harder.
Yes.
That is a very cool slogan. I love that t-shirt. It's really good. We got Steve Bonnar who's saying that can be arranged. Flying mammal costumes, yes please, that's going to become a thing. Steve Bonnar is coming as Slim J. Now, I love you, Steve, but I don't think you're going to pull that.
Flying Mammal was giving me grief for not dressing up for the Halloween live stream I did.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
Well, everyone's coming in March dressed as you now, so it's fine. Lumberjack shirts and masks will be available at the front desk of Element Gaming.
And I'll be there to shave your heads. Don't worry.
Skullmunch says, Shaggy, that's a great idea. And Andrew Cox says, hashtag Blue Boxers legend. Some might say I did it just for the joke. Some might say I've not changed them in 2 weeks. I'm going to leave that up to you to figure out.
He gets 3 days aside.
That's it.
Inside and outside.
And then backwards and forwards. That's 4 days of efficiency. Wow, I need to stop.
I'm going to have to peel him off this chair now.
Good night. It's been wicked fun tonight, guys. We'll probably give it another 10 minutes or so, and then we'll start wrapping up. So do feel free now to just let us know what you guys are up to, hobby-wise or non-hobby-wise. If you've got any questions for Andy or me and Steve, let us know, and let's just have a bit of a casual chat for the last 10 minutes.
Shall we cover some of the systems that we
yeah, we can have a chat about that. So
ticked off.
Obviously now in March is a long time away and things change, and of course the focus, guys, is going to be really to get you guys. Are you reading that? Yeah, I'm going to choose not to. Oh my god, I'm going to read that later. Let's get that on screen. We've killed it on the screen. I've lost the list. Oh, eat, sleep, roll, repeat. That's cool. Anyway, but of course, I think I'll let Steve chat in a bit more detail, but the fair comment to make is that anything you see on our channel or Andy's channel is probably likely to make an appearance at the event, right?
Yeah, it's a reflection of the stuff that we enjoy as well. We're not just kind of, plucking games out of thin air type.
Yeah,
stuff we like to see.
Exactly. So like, I'll let Steve chat a bit more about like game systems that we've chatted about and spitballed, and because there is going to be stuff going on that you can take part in that will have, like we've said, semi-structure or disorganized play, like the like one that would be well worth considering, like the SBG narrative campaign, things like that.
Yeah.
Do you wanna?
So yeah, as we've already touched on, Lord of the Rings is definitely going to have a presence. It's going to be one of the systems that we have organised play set up for. That's as much as I want to say about it details wise, but in the next coming days, keep an eye on the event page because we'll be releasing more.
Yeah.
We also want to run. Are we going with?
You have to see. You have to see it. Yeah, I think so.
Guild
Yeah,
Ball,
of course.
yeah. So we're going to have a Guild Ball.
I've got some ideas for Guild Ball. Obviously, that's kind of my bag more so than these two gents. Like my thinking is, those of you who came to Vengeance last year, do you remember Vengeance Ball? That was fun. It was so basically what it was. It was pods of 8 players, and it wasn't play to 12 like Guild Ball is. It was 2-hour round timer. Every 20 minutes, everyone move one place to the left, but you leave the models where they are.
Keep playing.
And in Vengeance Ball, it was who can get the most VPs, and it added a really cool thing of 20 minutes is nearly up. Do I leave a potential goal set up, or do I actually now not score myself in case? And it ended up being really good fun. And what it did is it meant you played 4 new people in 2 hours.
That's cool.
So things like that are what I'm thinking. Again, you can see that we're really focusing on just bringing people together and kind of like alternate and different experiences. So that's the first idea I've got for Guild Ball, but Guild Ball will be seeing some presence there.
Yeah, definitely. And then we've got...
We mentioned before Walking Dead as well, so...
It'd be silly not to.
Again, we'll be... It's quite open at the minute. I think by March next year, Mantic probably will have released their new rules when they take the game a bit more skirmish, kind of faction versus faction. So we might come up with some kind of fun scenario type things. Maybe something similar to what you just saying there. Move down 20 minutes. Move down.
Oh, the Walking Dead could be really cool for like a big scale participation game. Or
exactly.
Something.
Yeah. So we'll come up with something for that as well. So there'll be details to do it, but yeah, we'll cover some Walking Dead stuff.
Yeah. And then also something I'm really keen on making it be there is I spoke to you guys about it and totally in agreement, is the Kill Team. 40k itself is such a big sort of large scale game, it would be tough to fit it into the weekend that we want to put on, so 40k is a nice sort of little shoehorn into that. Low model count, quick games, small boards, a lot of fun. And it's something that you, with it being so small and small number of models, you can play that one day or you know, drop onto another game the following day, and it's just something that I think really should have a presence at the event, so I'm looking forward to that. What else?
I suppose the most important one, guys, is what do you want to play?
Yes.
You've got between now and March to tell us what you want to play and how you want to play it. So that's what the group's going to be for, which you'll find in both our community groups on Facebook after this. Let us know. And again, the new hotness from a company may have popped up between now and March.
Yes, definitely. And I guess it's an opportunity as well. Once you decide you want to come, you want to buy your ticket in the event group, you can always try and sort of, you know, find somebody else that wants to play a game with you as well.
That's it, like Simon and the Arkham Horror and the many other things. Like, just because there's not like a thing going on, like what I'd love to see is like a game that we've not even talked about becomes the complete unexpected hit. And I'm running a demo of A Song of Ice and Fire in the corner, and by the Sunday evening there's like 12 of us just hanging out playing it, having some pizza, rolling some dice. Like, just come and play what you want to play and play with who you want to play, and also meet some new people. You could make some great new friends.
Cool.
Yeah.
Hashtag better friends.
Hashtag better friends. You alright? What did we miss?
Second one down?
Yeah, of course as well. Another one that you'll have seen covered a little bit by us and quite extensively by Andy. Check his video series out, which is Kings of War Vanguard as well. Yeah. We're all enjoying that right now, so I'll definitely have my stuff ready if anyone wants to break out a game over the weekend. Yeah.
I've got a couple of my faction stuff painted up. The rest will all be done by then as well. The models will be there to play. Feel free to give it a try. Again, 10 models aside, sort of 45-minute type games.
We could bully the Mantic boys to let us know how they did the 4 giant thing as well. We could maybe have stuff like that on. Yeah. So again, any system, we've got so much scope on stuff we could do. So we've got 20 minutes left. Let's find out where on earth we were back in the chat. We covered that. Andrew Cox says hashtag Blue Boxers legend. Glenn Seymour, Steve, you're covering that one, mate.
Glenn says I'm coming as hashtag Cheesy Crow. Now I've never heard you lie before, Glenn. So this is a first. Wow. This is a first for me. I don't know how to take that, fella.
Skull Munch. Maybe we should all wear blue boxers.
Blue boxes and lumberjack
The Blue
shirts.
Boxer Brigade.
Hashtag sexy J pants. Boo!
No, you couldn't see them off camera.
Yeah, there's not much sexy about them, to be fair. Glyn Seymour says, haha, great idea, Skull Munch, which is very true. Andy, do you want to cover Matt Mountain?
Yeah, Matt says 2 hours into my painting session tonight. 2 more to go, mate. He says he really enjoyed the live stream, guys, and will keep catching it where I can. Have added you to my Patreon support along with Andy.
Oh,
brilliant work.
That's much appreciated.
Really
Thanks,
appreciate
mate.
that.
Yeah, that means a lot to me too.
That is brilliant.
Glad you've enjoyed it and hope we haven't distracted you too much talking absolute broken biscuits from your painting. We did lose the chat. We looks like we've had a couple of chat disconnects, guys, so I apologise for that. Hopefully you've got your comments in. Skull Munch says, would it be cool to try out Guild Ball as a Blood Bowl player? Skull Munch, I am now personally going to give you a demo of Guild Ball if you can make it over in March, because it's a great little game and it's a lot of fun. So I'd love to be the one showing you that.
Yeah.
And Skull Munch also says, any Malifaux players here, maybe 3rd edition will be out by then. Very true. And obviously when we get the event group up, once technology starts working for us, make sure you get in there, and that's the sort of stuff you want to post, especially closer to the time, and you'll really find other people you can play with. Someone want to take Mark Berricklow?
Yeah, sorry, I'm not laughing at your comment, Mark. I'm laughing at the next one. Mark says, if I can blame losing on dice rolling, I'll play anything. You and me both, buddy.
Yeah, and me.
And Chris says the sexiness is in the pants.
Oh, yeah. Actually, that's not...
Not entirely true.
No. Oh, wicked. But no, it's been great fun tonight. It's really nice to hear you guys be excited and on board and behind our event, isn't it?
Yeah, I said it before, I've been sort of chomping at the bit to speak to people about it, and now it's out there. We've got the event page, so any questions you've got for us, just tag us in it in the event page, and we'll answer as much as we can. And yeah, just keep your eye, because there is a lot more exciting stuff and things to announce.
We've barely scratched the surface. Yeah. We give you everything we could even do, because there's a lot of stuff we can't do until this event gets out there and is on sale, and we can start seeing the size and the scope of it and what we can offer to people we could get attending. So what we've given you tonight, it's great to see such a positive reaction, because these are just the first steps to what we hope is kind of something that becomes a staple in everyone's annual wargaming calendars. That'd be the dream, getting to do this once, maybe twice a year with you all. That'd be amazing, right?
Awesome.
So what would be cool is you guys, the other Facebook groups and other groups that you're involved in, if you're chatting to people on there who don't watch the live stream or have missed the live stream, don't know anything about Top Table Legacy, because that's the name of the event. Did we even say that?
I think we may.
I think we flashed it up on the screen and then it screwed it.
Yeah, we said it over and over because of the name of the event.
Yeah, we did show them up.
We did.
So it's Top Table Legacy.
Weekender.
Yeah, Top Table Legacy. That's a mouthful.
It's beautiful.
Beautiful.
And obviously that's because it's us guys who are running it for you. But we want you to share it, get it out there, let people know about it, get the name out there, and let's make it into something special. If this does what we hope it does this year, then we'll continue doing it.
Sky's the limit, right?
Yeah, we will continue doing it. Bigger, better, harder, faster.
The kind of if I had to give it a tagline, being able to put on a celebration of industry would be the dream.
Yeah.
And that's only limited by the amount of you guys who want to attend and come and be a part of it. So the more you guys get behind it, the more we can do, right?
Yeah. We can't make it happen. We can, like you say, we can facilitate it. We can do what we can to make it happen at our end, but we need you guys to get involved, to give us what we need to make it happen for you, basically.
Absolutely.
100%.
So what's Glyn Seymour saying down there then?
He's saying next Friday is payday. Yeah, you and me both, buddy. Says ticket buying and finally supporting Patreon should happen
what
then.
Dude, that sort of support is always hugely appreciated. Glyn, you've been in here since day one flying the flag, my friend. What are you both juggling about?
I'm laughing at Green Tree saying hashtag beautiful mouthful.
Do you know what we should do? We need to appoint someone to, at the end of any live stream, they pull all the hashtags out.
No, we don't.
No, we do.
No, we don't.
So, if anyone in here wants to take that job at the end of the live stream, get into the Top Table group and just post us a list of all the ridiculous hashtags that came out of tonight's stream, because I think that'd make a pretty entertaining read.
Yeah. Glyn's just asking, what's the limit on capacity?
Okay, so we've had a chat about that, and
limited.
Limited.
It's limited numbers. That's as much as we want to say, really, for now. Let's not get carried.
No, I think we probably need to go into a bit more detail than that. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So those of you guys, I think so. Yeah, those of you guys who visited Element Games, it's one of the biggest gaming centres in the UK that I know of. You've got Firestorm and Darksphere, but it is a very big space, and what we don't want to do is fill it to the rafters.
Yeah.
We want to keep it a really nice, chilled atmosphere with plenty of space for you to just hang out and have a beer, or break out a board game without worrying about nudging the people on the next table.
Definitely.
So we are absolute upper limit, and we'd be mind blown, incredibly appreciated and loved if we got anywhere near it, let alone to it, is 90 to 100 people, probably 90.
Yeah,
is kind of where we're thinking. I mean, the venue can hold 130 people, but we want to make sure you've all got lots of space to come and hang out, enjoy, and grab not be like hunting a table to set up your game. Just grab a table, grab a mat from the shelves and some terrain, or grab a board game, throw it down, or just have you all sat around the table drinking.
Bit of space to have a drink, grab a bit of food. Where there'll be demo games and stuff, we'll need a little bit of space around it, that kind of stuff. So we're not just trying to fill the place to the rafters and then kind of like be uncomfortable for people.
Yeah, exactly. The other thing is we want to invite some gaming companies down as well.
Yes.
So like Vengeance, we had Mythic, and we had the Drowned Earth and things like that, and we had Mantic at Clash of Kings. Like being able to invite some of the people who make games we love, or to be able to give them a chance to show you a new game that we think could be wicked, I think is just a fantastic idea. So making sure we've got space for all that sort of stuff in the hobby area is more important to us than filling it absolutely crazy full, because we want to make sure we give everyone attending the best experience possible.
Yeah. And just on that, I mean, Jay's made some approaches already. There's some things in the pipeline.
Yeah,
but obviously,
that's all we can say,
once the tickets go on sale, if we've got the numbers, then it gives those companies the
it justifies them being able to come and attend, because obviously it's business for them. And we got Glyn Seymour, who says, I volunteer. Wicked. I'm going to look forward to the hashtag list in the top table group.
Is that like in the Hunger Games? I volunteer.
I volunteer as trivia. Thomas Macklin's in. Mac Attack, how you doing, buddy? So Tom is an amazing friend of mine who I always get too drunk with at events. Pleasure to have you in, mate. I don't think he's been in one before.
I don't think he's been in. When was the last time I seen you, Tom?
He's not going to answer, mate.
Yeah. he can. He's got hands.
True.
You might not have seen him for a while, but he's just come in and killed us all nerds. So.
I think I saw you at the Drowned Earth OP launch event here about 6 months ago. He was, but looking forward to catching up. He did message me today, and I think I didn't reply, so I'll make sure I do, bud. And then make sure you watch this video, because I know this is right up Mac Attack Street. You would love this event. Flying Mammal, someone?
Yeah, Ruth's saying there. Wait, there's going to be people.
Yeah.
They might be 1 or 2. If the tickets go well, they might be.
The thing is, though, they're all going to have Andy masks on, so you only really need to imagine there's one. So
it's either your worst nightmare or your best dream, when you walk in.
It'll be a little bit like your living room on a Monday night when the live stream's on and you've got about 10 different... Ruth sent me a picture during the live stream on Monday. There was about like 5 screens all with the live stream on.
Wow.
Was they watching one on the TV? There was one on a Nintendo Switch. They're answering the chat on their phone.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, pretty cool. So yeah, it'll just be like that. It'll feel like every night's a Monday night.
Thomas Macklin says, I haven't Stockport, mate. I can't remember what we said.
Stockport.
So you haven't seen him for a while, or you hadn't?
Stockport.
Yeah. Stockport. He's probably mocking us from being not from King's Landing. We're up on the wall, aren't we?
God, that makes me a wildling.
Yeah, it does.
A few bugs are on the wall.
Wicked, and I'm so happily Macklin's in. But I think this is the perfect time to wrap the stream, guys. It's been a pleasure as always.
Flown over.
Thank you for coming down, man.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Anytime. Loved it.
I hope you've all enjoyed Andy being on the stream. Make sure you check out Blackjack Legacy on YouTube and his community group on Facebook. And make sure after this, when we post the event for what we've talked about this evening, you get in there, you join, and you spread the word.
Yeah.
It's been wicked chatting to you all, guys. As always, been great fun. And anything else, guys?
No, thanks for the invite as well, and thanks for...
No, you're more than welcome.
Thanks for
It's been great
kicking us
having you.
off.
It's been great having you, man.
Exciting times to come.
Yeah. I just want to thank everyone who's tuned in tonight.
Much appreciated.
And who's given us the support. It's really given me a boost tonight, just reading people's comments about it. It's been really good. And thanks to the new subscribers and people who've joined Patreon. It really helps us to do this, and we want to keep doing it.
Sorry, I'm just laughing there. Skull Muncher saying you think that's weird, Andy. All those devices have you as the wallpaper. God.
Oh,
are you trying to keep next door's dog away or something? Is that what that's for?
All good.
Yes. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, thank you very much, and we will see you again in a fortnight, but we'll speak sooner than that in the event page and on our groups, obviously.
And here is to the Top Table Legacy Weekender.
Yes.
See you there.
Weekend to enjoy. Cheers, guys.
Cheers, folks.